Yeah, close up is perfect. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah. Hey.
Man, turn the sound just a little bit. Now I was saying the close up is perfect for us. Yeah, yeah, close it up for us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there we go. That's perfect. There we go. It's
You hear me?
loud and clear, brother. Loud and clear.
All right, here we go. 10 seconds.
Hmm.
What is up, everybody? What is up? What is up? We are live. We're on live. And first and foremost, I want to give all praise to the Most High Yahweh and the forgotten Son Yahweh Shai, the word called Jesus Christ. Another episode of Saucy Discourse. This is season 2, episode 11. Grammy Family Edition, man. I'm your boy, Jeff.
And I'm your boy Marcus.
What's up, bro? How you doing, man?
Oh, good, man. You know, with the exception of last night, everything's pretty good. It was, another blessed week. Like I said, with the exception of last night, and I don't want to get into it, but I'm sure you will because you can't help yourself, and you just like pain
I
and
know.
suffering on myself. So you,
It's not me. I can't help
nah,
myself.
yeah, yeah, yes you
You got
can, yes you can.
explaining to do
No,
this
no, no, no,
episode.
no,
You
no, no, no,
got
no,
explaining to do because
no, no, no.
all year long you've been talking that orange and blue nonsense all year long, and now you're suffering. Go on that gibby gap you that was coming in your damn mouth, and now your Knicks is at home where they're supposed to be. 1, 2, 3 can't cool. We're gonna get into that a little later. But no, on the last show, well, first of all, let me start. First of all, I want to say what up to everybody. Thank you for joining.
Of
Social
course, of
Discourse.
course.
Thank you for doing a live show. We live on YouTube. We live on our Twitch channel. That's why we
We
live on
live, baby. We
Facebook
live.
page. We live across the board. If you're not watching us live, if you're watching the rerun after this, we appreciate you watching. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget the subscribe button. Okay, we got official Social Discourse merch right
Yes,
now
sir. Yes,
available on
sir.
Teespring, so please support as well. And we appreciate everybody who subscribe on all streaming platforms that we on, whether Spotify,
Mm-hmm.
Apple, Google
Mm-hmm.
Podcasts, anywhere that
There
you
we
get your
go.
podcast, you can find Saucy Discourse, and we appreciate you for following us and subscribing to all the platforms we're on. But we
For
begin the
sure.
last show with that punk Will Smith, slapping Chris Rock.
Yep. I
Now,
was I was going to say I'm on miserable and Will Smith right now. That's how miserable I'm on miserable and Will Smith. But I'm not that miserable. I'm not that miserable. Thank you very much.
now, his wife
Mm.
is made a comment that is
Oh
out in the
God.
public, and she gonna say that he thought Will actions at the Oscars
Hmm.
was unnecessary. Mr. Wilson, what is your take on Mrs. Smith, Miss Peaches
Yeah, you
comment
know what,
about husband actions at the Oscars?
bro? You know what? I don't think it's fair to even call Will Smith a simp anymore, brother. I think this brother needs a hug. He needs a hug. He needs to get the hell away from Jada immediately. Because there is two things I'm going to say. Number one, the man defended your honor. And there are some people out there who are unfortunately dealing with alopecia. I don't know if the term, I'll say the term correctly. Alopecia, and obviously people who are not aware what alopecia is a term, is a, I don't want to call it a hereditary disease, but that's what it kind of sounds like, where people lose their hair, or women, or maybe sometimes men as well, have
Men
lost
and
their
women
hair.
both lose
But
their hair.
men and women, okay, women and women lose hair, and they will never grow it back. If you remember, NBA superstar Charlie Villanueva,
Villanova.
Villanova. He played a couple years in Dallas. He suffered from alopecia. Obviously, Jada Pinkett Smith. There's a video of an African American woman who sitting down getting her hair cut, and her boyfriend cuts all her hair off because she was suffering alopecia. So the fact that even though we both do not agree that Will Smith went up stage and slapped the hell out of Chris Rock by saying, keep my wife's name out your mouth. This man defended your honor. Now, we both agree that it wasn't right. There's no need for Chris Rock to Will Smith to do that. We both agree with that. The only person that has won this whole thing has been Chris Rock. Chris Rock is the end. I never heard of a comedian being the innocent man who took the slap like a man, did whoop his ass on stage, and is coming out of this almost damn near a hero. If you want to put it like that, Chris Rock is damn near a national hero right now. Because while at first when the slap happened, everybody was like, yeah, it will. And most women like, keep my wife, that's right. All y'all niggas better pay attention, yada, yada, yada. Excuse me using the N-word because we don't like to say it here. But now it seems like as time has passed, Will's life has gone deteriorated down, and Chris Rock's his life has become elevated. While Chris Rock has gone on Silver Ever News and sat here and said, you know what? He's said his piece about it. He's ready to move on, but it's hard not to. Will has apologized and damn near about to lose his Academy Award for the first time ever with a black African American director getting an Oscar for the very first time. And then you got this whole thing with the video that I saw on Red Table, which was probably way before this happened. Will Smith planned a very special birthday party for Jada Pinkett Smith. And if you know exactly what I'm referring to, it was right there on Red Table. And Will Smith wanted to plan a special birthday party for Jada Pinkett Smith. And, you know, I forgot the specifics in terms of it, but the reaction that Jada had, that Will said was, that was the most egotistical thing that I could have ever done. And I'm like, what? If my girlfriend was ungrateful and not appreciative of my man throwing a surprise birthday party for me, where she got people from back in the days in Baltimore, the same school that Tupac went to, or was it Detroit? Was it Detroit or Baltimore? It was Baltimore, correct?
Baltimore.
Right.
Baltimore.
Thank you. And next thing you know, you're still unhappy. You have your daughter writing letters to Tupac, which we don't know why, because Willow wasn't even nowhere close to being born at the time. You got a family unhappy, a family undivided. You got a husband doing anything he possibly can for his wife. And no matter what Will Smith seems to do, it don't matter. This woman is unhappy. I think that Will should just cut her loose. Just cut her loose. I'm not defending Will. It just seemed like the more Jada, it seemed like it's bad enough that you laugh when the Oscars happen. But my question now is, who was she laughing at? Was she laughing at Chris Rock when the joke happened? Or was she laughing at Will because she woke up and slapped him? It seems like to me, bro, that she was laughing at Will because he walked up and slapped the hell out of Chris Rock. It just seems like it's all bad right now. It's not good for Will right now. The man about to lose his award. He might be banned from the Academy. He might be suspended from the Academy. He's already been canceled by Paramount. I mean, what next? I think he
Netflix.
should cut. Netflix is very possible because he had a couple of shows on there. I really
And
think that he
upcoming
should
projects
cut.
too.
I truly think at the end of the day, bro, he should cut ties with his wife. When you have a wife that is not happy and you have a wife that is unappreciative and is that ungrateful, no matter what he seems to do, you got to cut loose, man. It's time to cut ties. Because we starting to think. I'm starting to think, bro, that Will's like we don't know what's going on at home, but I think he's really suffering, bro. He's suffering from a wife that does not love him at all. That is that ungrateful. I turn it to you. That's all. I don't know what more I can say, bro.
You know, Marcus.
Mm-hmm.
Jada Pinkett ain't for. She ain't for no goddamn body with this one.
She is for the
Jada Pinkett.
streets.
Exactly. Jada Pinkett Smith is actually showing her true colors. Actually, how she feel about Will Smith, when she made that statement,
Mm-hmm.
showing you that this woman can never be happy with anything that this man does because it ain't gonna be good enough. He could throw a $200,000 birthday party flyer from family in, and then she gonna be upset and start crying, go in the bathroom and start crying, and say, "I only wanted you," which is nonsense. Okay, because he would have took it to the Bahamas or something like that. She still would have found a way to complain about, oh, why you can't get the sweet, or why you can't get this sweet, why you got to get this one. She would complain about anything that Will Smith would have got for her. This woman, Jada Pinkett Smith, is a true testimony of women like her should be locked up for the rest of her life and be
Absolutely.
unhappy. Like Kevin Samuel says, get a dog and die alone. Will Smith should leave Jada Pinkett. He
Preach.
should file for the divorce in a heartbeat. She put the battery in his back, publicly disrespecting Will Smith, totally disrespecting her husband, talking about how she's still in love with Tupac, how she got other celebrity crushes, the whole entanglement thing with August, whatever his goddamn name is, right? I haven't heard from him in
And oh
5
look, and
years.
they coming out with a book with it. They coming out with a book.
He just released a track about it.
Yo, he did a song and now they releasing a book
In
about
the
it.
song. Yo,
No.
Will Smith needs to come to his damn senses, and Will Smith to go find him a Beyonce or somebody. Okay, not Beyonce, but somebody like her. I know she got some cousins or something. Okay, but he needs to find himself another wife, file for divorce. Okay, and let
Mm-hmm.
Jada Pinkett unhappy ass be by herself. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
hell, you could buy her a hologram of Tupac and just let her just live with that in the house for the rest of her life. Okay, because this is unbelievable. Okay, no matter what Will Smith do, Jada Pinkett Smith will not be satisfied. Will Smith needs to stop being a simp. Will Smith needs to man the hell up. Will Smith comes to his damn senses and leave Jada. Period.
Bro, bro, I really think this man is like, no, I agree with you. We both in agreement here. If we are in relationships dealing with women, and I've been with a woman for that long, and I'm that unhappy, and no matter what I do, even when in front of a international audience, he's apologized for the actions, regardless if he was right or wrong. He manned up in that moment and apologized not for what he did. Not only that, but obviously the movie King Richard was such a big movie on the life and times growing up with Venus and Serena Williams, and an African American producer for the first time winning an Oscar ever. And that's the undercard. That's not what even been talked about. You know why? Because everybody's talking about the damn slap. But now Chris Rock seems to be the only one. He's winning this whole situation.
As
This
he
should
should.
forever change. As he should.
You know,
Forever change. This has forever changed Oscars forever. Now we still asking the question, where the hell is security? Where's security at?
yeah,
We both got security.
whoever was the director of security at night should be fired. He should never let the Oscars get it. But let me bring it back to Jada Pinkett Smith real quick. Okay, when you watch the video,
Mm-hmm.
where Will Smith go on stage and somebody's recording behind where they said that. Jada Pinkett Smith laughs once Chris Rock gets slapped. So not only she's not laughing at what Chris Rock said, she's laughing at what Will Smith did to Chris Rock. Why? Because she condoned that shit. She condoned stuff like that. She condoned violence. And women like that is dangerous. All that toxic stuff that Jada Pinkett. Listen, have you ever seen her relationship with her mother or Red Table Talk? First of all, I didn't know that was a mother.
I've watched episodes too.
First, I didn't even know that was a mother. I thought that was a friend or something. But when she actually explained,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
her
yeah.
mother. Her mother has a friend, like a friendly. Like the way they do each other is like the way friends do each other. It's not a mother and daughter thing.
That's right.
Come to find out, it's
She,
like because of all that toxic stuff that was going on in Jada's life during that. It's unbelievable.
absolutely,
Okay, Jada Pickett Smith
absolutely.
needs to get a dog, a pet, or whatever, and die
Just
alone,
call it a day.
and leave Will
Just
alone.
call it. Call it a day. Yeah,
Let's
just
call it
leave
a
the
day.
man alone. Don't ask for no royalties. Don't ask for no money. The man has made enough money and
She
supported
have
him and
no
his
money.
children. You don't need it. She
She
has
have
her own
no
money.
money.
She got to remember. A lot of people know she has a rock group. She has a rock band group. Go back on
Yeah,
tour with them.
yeah,
Go back on tour with them.
yeah. I
Okay.
think she's
No
worth over
matter what you
$40
seem,
alone.
no matter what you seem to do, this man has done everything for you. The man, no man is perfect, but he's done enough for you. For you, he gives you kids. He said, "I do." He's professes love to you, and no matter what he seems to do, it don't satisfy this woman. If that don't do it, regardless if it was right or wrong on Will's part, nothing will. The man threw you how much was it? A surprise birthday party? How much was it? How much was it?
$100,000.
A hundred
I don't know
thousand
exactly, but I
dollars.
know it was like 150 some change.
150 and some change. $150,000. Bringing out some old friends from your area, from your old days, growing up days, because you wasn't the woman that you are now. Back in the days, all to make you happy. You still think about a man, God rest his wonderful soul, one of the greatest artists, lyricists, poets of all time, Tupac Shakur. You're thinking about him, but you have a man that you're married to. You said I do, and deep inside of your mind, we think that you should have never said I do, because now look what you do. What did you cause? You caused a whole bunch of drama. Everybody's talking about you. It's not good for black love, because at one point in time we thought that Will and Jada was it before Jay and Beyonce was. So black love is like, damn.
You can't satisfy this. I don't. I hate women like that. And no, hate is a strong word. I hate women like that. You
I
you
do. I
you
agree
you
with you.
been you been backwards and over cross over this and that. Try to make a woman happy and you can't satisfy her. Women like that are very dangerous because they would tell
Very
you they would
dangerous.
tell you, oh,
Toxic.
they're gonna tell you like, oh, why you didn't defend my honor, and when you do, right, like, oh, I didn't tell you to do that, and then you wind up doing 12 years in prison. And then she'll say, "Oh, I didn't tell you to go shoot him. I didn't tell you to go do this." Those type of women are very dangerous, and Will Smith need to
They're
get the.
very
He need to get
dangerous.
he need to get out of the twilight zone. Jada Pinkett Smith, Miss Peaches.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like they're very like those type of ones, as you said, bro. They're very toxic. They're very controlling. And then when shit go left and all the things turn right back at you, you the one to play dumb, act like I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't tell him to go up and do it. Well, this man has done everything in his power to make you happy, and yet it is still not enough.
It's unbelievable.
What are you supposed
Get
to do?
out. Get
Get
out,
out
Will.
immediately
This woman,
before it's
this
too
woman
late.
had publicly, she publicly embarrassed you throughout the years,
And and we want to see
and
Will do good,
cost
man.
you, and it made it cost you your career.
Yeah, 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 yeah. That's the worst thing, bro. Because
All that trauma.
every woman wants a man that is successful, no matter what way it is. From point A to point Z, every woman wants a man that's successful. Every man wants a woman that's successful. However, when the man has put his success from a big time movie like King Richard and slapped the hell out of a comedian because he disrespected your wife. Now, like I said, we both disagree about it. But the complete and utter fact that that man risked Oscar, his Oscar nomination, even though he won, because it's probably going to go back. He's probably going to be banned from the Oscars. He's already lost royalties in Paramount. He's been canceled. He's been canceled from future movies, and the man has been canceled, about to be canceled any point in time soon from Netflix. They're
No,
not going
no,
after.
Netflix has announced that already. They announced it.
Okay. Oh,
The
so they
the,
already announced it.
the upcoming projects that they had in the can that they was about to release for Will Smith,
They're done. They're done.
done.
Okay. So
What are you
so
gonna do?
I
Back
mean,
go
how
happen?
everything
Get
is
jig with
going
it.
downhill for Will based on the fact of what he has done for his wife. Now, like I said, we don't agree with what he did. He never should put hands on Chris Rock. They should have had a conversation like, bro, I don't like the comment. I don't like what the comment what you made, yada yada. I could have worked it out like men. We called Will Smith a sin for doing that situation, but now that time has passed. Now his whole situation, like Jada is that like you still that unhappy? And you're talking about a man, and you still have feelings for a man who is dead, who's been dead for only 25 years. But you have a man that you're currently married to and have children with, and you're that unhappy. We would understand it. The only thing that would change this whole thing is that there is visible proof, and I can't just, and I'm not sitting here saying I got the proof or the sources. If Will has put hands on her, she has been verbally and physically abused, and she has marks all over her body, and Will's whooping her ass. Other than that, we can't go that route because we don't know. We don't know what's going on at home. We don't have cameras there, and there has been no pictures, anything online. And I believe that Will ain't that type of guy. I think I think both should just cut ties. I think Will should cut ties because it's going to be worse, bro. If she cut ties with him, it's going to be a lot worse. I think for Will to save his face mentally, forget the physical part, bro, because he's already past his 50s. Mentally, if he does not cut ties with Jada some at any point in time soon within the next couple of months or the next couple of weeks, and she ends up cutting ties with him, oh, this is not going to be good for Will.
Oh, yeah, that's a
Because
bad
he's
look.
going to lose everything. You understand me? That man is going to lose
Absolutely.
everything. He's already lost Paramount. He already lost Netflix. He's already lost future movie roles. And then if he don't cut ties with her, he will save some type of face. We will be like, thank God, we happy for you. Now you get the mental help that you need. But if she cuts ties with him, bro, this could be the worst thing. This could be one of the greatest stars of all time going through one of the worst drops in Academy or acting history. This could be bigger than what happened with Robert Downey Jr. And we're not
Well,
even talking
he
anything
bounced back
violent.
though. But he
This
bounced
is
back
my
though.
point. Exactly,
Yeah.
he bounced back. However, at that point in time, before he bounced back, he was bad. It was bad. But at
It's
least
a bad look
from
for him,
what I
man.
remember, it was
It's a
bad.
bad look. Yeah.
I just pray that Will Smith just mentally wise gets better. That's all we want for people out there. We know mental health, and we spoke about it a lot of times on season one and including season two. Mental health is real, people. Get the help that you need, especially if you're not happy with somebody. See a therapist. Be around the loved ones or your circle or something like that. Because mental health is real, and you see what's going on with this poor man right now. Because I'm telling you right now, if she goes and announces that Jada is getting divorced from him, oh, it's gonna be bad, bro.
Oh, she'll
She
catch mad
is.
heat.
She's already catching heat. This is going to be nuclear, as we say in wrestling terms. This is going to be nuclear heat. This is going to be MJF type heat.
Absolutely.
Woo! I'm fired up. Damn, that was a sauce. Like this is saucy toast. That's what we just did.
So saucy toast. First, saucy toast to Chris
Mm-hmm.
Rock.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Ticket sales are
Saucy
up.
toast, Chris Ross. Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
Everything for him is going up, man. Everything
Exactly.
in him is going up. Let's move on, man. What we gonna talk about now, brother?
You want to do a little WrestleMania recap?
Oh, yeah, we can switch it up. So we can say the basketball for last. We can say that for
Yeah.
last.
WrestleMania weekend this past, man. It was I want to say it was a great WrestleMania weekend, but it was definitely a good WrestleMania weekend. There was a lot of things
Mm-hmm.
that I agree with, a lot of things I didn't disagree with, a lot of surprises, a lot of predictions that actually came true.
I
So
already know
you
where
want
you're
to
going.
start?
Go
You
ahead.
let's start with the surprise. Cody Rhodes um making his debut back with the WWE. He faced Seth Rollins, beat Seth Rollins in the middle of the ring. What was your thought on Cody Rhodes coming back to WWE. The match itself with Seth Rollins. And what do you think is next for Cody?
First things first, congratulations to Cody Rhodes. Welcome home. You know what I'm saying? This to me was a surprise. It's been talked about online and social media for months since he has personally re-signed. You have heard it from arenas or whatever. And when it actually happened, we knew that it was going to be Cody and Seth, and then it was like still surreal, so to speak. And the match was beautiful. There's no and there's a lot of similarities. It's so funny that this match happened because Cody's best matches before he was released or he left, before the whole Stardust gimmick, was with who? The Shield. Who was the Shield with? Provided Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns. And part time at that time it was Rollins and Reigns. So the fact that these two men have come full circle, not to mention a lot of people don't know this, when the original NXT, before it was FCW, turned to NXT, Dusty Rhodes himself, the first world champion, was who? Seth Rollins.
Nice.
That was Dusty Rhodes' guy. That was Dusty's guy. That was basically like it was back in the days, like Stone Cold was. It was NXT version, Dusty's guy, Dusty and Triple H. That was Seth Rollins' guy. And even Cody in a recent interview kind of made it was not he wasn't. He said he wasn't mad. It was like it made me mad, but not in a angry type of way. But what it mean, like it made perfect sense. These two, I believe, should have another match. I don't believe this was just a one-off. Obviously, he wants the world title, but you got to go through the tribal chief, Roman Reigns. But I personally think you cannot make that match this soon. The man just came back. If he comes back this early, and in a matter of 2 weeks, let's say 2-3 weeks, and let's say the next pay-per-view, WrestleMania Black Backlash, and wins the championship, I give it maybe 3-4 months, they're going to turn him heel. Why? Because they did it too soon. Let this linger, at least let's say towards SummerSlam. Don't give him the Money in the Bank contract. Let it linger possibly toward the next, maybe Royal Rumble, let's say. We could go Royal Rumble. Let him win the Royal Rumble. Go on to win the World Championship in LA. Does it have to be Roman? No. It could be another champion. Maybe Roman might lose. We know we want Roman and Rock. That has to be the main event in LA. We both can agree with that. That has to be the main event. Because the role that you may not agree with it, it has to be them two.
Nope.
There's nobody else right now that's higher than that.
Well,
Who's higher than Roman Reigns right now in company? Nobody. But I believe it has to be Roman, Cody winning the championship sometime at WrestleMania versus another opponent. It cannot be. Roman and Rock cannot be for the Universal Championship. It can't. What is a part-timer like Rock, who's a big-time movie star, he's going to have Universal Championship, the WWE World Universal Championship, whatever it's called, both titles.
Undisputed Championship.
39, bro. Undisputed Championship. Roman versus Rock for the WWE Undisputed Championship. Okay, let's say Roman wins that match. Where does he go from there? You tell me, anybody on that roster, and I believe there is only one person on that roster, other than Cody, that can beat Roman Reigns. You know who that person is? The only man in the past 2 years that actually has earned a victory, regardless of disqualification, and that is Seth Rollins. Back at Royal Rumble, Seth actually won the match, but it was by disqualification. So that is unfinished business, and you have everything intertwined there. But your question about Cody, I believe, should win the World Championship or at least go into a WrestleMania. If you give it to him this damn soon, people are going to be like, well, he just came from AEW and then came to WWE. And you give it to him under 2-3 weeks or a month or so. No, that's too early. Let this shit linger. If you do have the match, have him lose. So give him more motivation. That's fine with me. But don't give the man the championship that damn early.
No, I agree with you on
Go
that.
ahead, bro.
No, I agree with you on that. Well, first, it was good to see Cody Rhodes Um,
Mm-hmm.
Basically coming back to WWE. I think he should have came back way sooner than that. But everything happened for a reason. He was with the Bullet Club. Started AEW with
I
Tony
forgot
Khan.
about that.
With Tony Khan. Could be honest, let's be
Right.
honest. That's the only reason why he became an international superstar was with the Bullet Club and New Japan,
Mm-hmm.
and that led to All Out,
Mm-hmm.
The first pay per view, and then he that wind up either the beginning of AEW and actually growing AEW for the 2 years he was with them. The reason why he's not with AEW right now is because he wanted more of a front office type of position, and I think Tony Khan didn't want to meet that. I don't know. No, we can't. We only could do is speculate of what happened, but I think maybe the money he was asking for and that position alone, I think Tony couldn't probably afford it because he's just basically signing everybody out of the blue. He just brought a damn just brought Ring of Honor for God's sake, So, but it was good
Which
to
is
see.
fine. Which
Yeah,
was
yeah,
fine.
it
I had
was
no
fine.
problem with that.
Which is the
Which was
NXT
fine.
to AEW. That's what exactly what it is, you know. But it was good to see Cody come back.
Oh.
Great match with Seth
Mm-hmm.
Rollins. Good match with Seth Rollins. I want to say great. His first match back. Um, Well, I see. I agree with you. I don't think Cody should get the title, the heavyweight title, the undisputed title right away. But I think he should be in the main event next WrestleMania. Um, but
He should be in the main event.
during that time, there are a lot of people you can actually fill in the matches that everybody want to see. Everybody want to see a Cody and the AJ Styles. Everybody want to see a Cody and a Kevin Owens. Everybody want to see a Cody and a Finn Balor. Maybe you might give Cody the Workman Championship. Maybe he could be the Universal Champion. I mean, not the Universal Champion, the U.S.
And
Champion.
the kind of,
On the colors on SmackDown,
you
right?
know what? Correct.
I can see him doing a couple
Debating.
matches with Finn.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Continue.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
got
yeah,
two things. I got two comebacks for that. I got
yeah,
two
yeah.
comments for that.
Yeah. I can see him doing a series with Finn. I can see him doing a couple matches with Edge, and then I could probably see him either win the Money in the Bank or winning the Royal Rumble. What would be better? Of Cody Rhodes winning the Royal Rumble out the Money in the Bank not so really won't be that exciting, but winning the Royal Rumble, right? Going to WrestleMania to face Roman Reigns at WrestleMania because I don't think Roman is not going to lose the title anytime soon. That's the money guy. He's going to be the longest reigning champion in company history when it's all said and done. When his career is done, he already beat Bruno Sammartino. He already beat Hulk Hogan. He already beat what's his name, Morales. What else can you do? What else can you do? He's
Man,
the longest reigning champion all time. So you might as well just
man,
keep this going, but at the meantime, keep Cody in quality matches with these quality superstars. Let him get over in these feuds, right? Then work his way up to the Royal Rumble, winning the Royal Rumble, and going to face Roman. Because I don't want to see the Rock and Roman Reigns at no damn Hollywood WrestleMania. Hell, you might as
that
well call.
makes sense.
It'd be better if you could call Hollywood Hogan. By the way, just call Hollywood. By the
Oh
way,
my God. No, no,
you
no.
want
We
to
don't want to see that. Nobody wants to see old ass. No, 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 no.
First of
Nobody
all,
wants to see old ass. No, I ain't watching it. I ain't
watch
watching
my
it. See, I was good. I was good.
two
Yeah, what?
rules.
Because
Two before you go.
no,
Before you go, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go. Two rules when you talk about the goat, right? Don't be disrespectful. First of all, watch your mouth and don't be disrespectful. Those are the two rules when the goat conversation come. When the goats come in the conversation, watch your mouth and don't be disrespectful. Go ahead.
first of all, I was happy when he passed Hollywood Hogan. No one, that's number one. Number two,
Watch your mouth.
no one wants to see. No one, not even all the wrestling fans, not even people like you. You can say WCW fans don't want to see Hollywood Hogan barely walking down a long ass WrestleMania 39 plane because you know it's gonna be long. Pause on 30 in LA because you know how Hollywood they want to make it big because that's what they always do. No one wants to see old ass Hollywood Hogan doing this, and by the time he get to the ring, huffing and puffing
Disrespectful.
halfway
You're so
2 minutes
disrespectful.
from the match. No, it's the truth. It's the truth. The man can't work a match no more.
He
It's
is
over.
called the
All he can
Immortal
do.
Hogan.
This is all he can do.
He's
By the
called
way,
the
by the time he's
Immortal Hogan. He can
no, yeah, I don't hear that.
go. Hollywood can do a 5-minute match right now with Roman Reigns.
Exactly. That's the problem. 5 minutes. At least
The
Goldberg's match.
man
At least his match was
70.
Goldberg. No, I don't want to hear that. At least his match was Goldberg was at least a little bit longer than expected. Okay,
I
let's
played.
just put it like that.
Nobody cared about Goldberg.
By the time Hollywood, well, okay, fine. At least by the time Hollywood start doing all this and doing all that and doing all this and doing all that, it's over in a minute and a half. You know why? Because he's gonna tear something up, and then Roman's gonna whoop his ass, and it's gonna be over in a minute. And nobody want to see that crap. Nobody want to see that garbage. Now let me get some of the Cody Rhodes. Let me get back to Cody Rhodes. I feel everything you're just saying. However, there are some subtractions I'll make by addition. First things first. Have you not thought about Cody possibly bringing back the Bullet Club like you just said? Because remember, when Cody started, Finn Balor was the original, and Balor was already on his way out to another company. When Balor came, I believe, or it's the other way around. I'm sorry, the other way around. Or was it Balor first? Was it Balor first?
No, Balor left, and then AJ took over. Cody came the third, fourth phase after that.
Right. So every single one of the three people that you just said, when one came, another one left. When the next one came, another one left. What is there a possibility of a reunited Bullet Club with Cody, AJ, and Finn versus the Bloodline? They can do that. I'm cool with that. Point number 2.
No.
You talked about the Intercontinental Championship. Who was the one back in 2010 turned the crappy Intercontinental Championship that we really didn't like in the 2000 in the Ruthless Aggression era and brought back the classic Intercontinental Championship in 2000, I believe, 11? That person, once again, was Cody Rhodes.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
It was The Miz.
Yes, it was. No, it wasn't The Miz. It wasn't The Miz. It was Cody Rhodes. I remember specifically because he had that dashing persona and he had the mask on. Trust me on this. It is correct. He brought
the one that the Razor Ramon and Shawn Michaels used to rock in the 90s.
Correct. It was Cody Rhodes. It was Cody Rhodes. I tell you why, because he had it in the bag. And he threw it away in a garbage, not a garbage can. He put that same bag, threw it away, not in the garbage. The old Intercontinental Championship, and then he had the white one with the Razor Ramon and Shawn Michaels Intercontinental Championship. To believe what is my favorite belt, so I believe is yours too.
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes was the one that brought it back. Cody Rhodes was that guy. If you don't believe me, check it out on WWE. Check it out on YouTube. I promise you, it was Cody Rhodes. The Miz won it from him a few weeks later. The Miz was the one that made it more prestigious, but Cody Rhodes was the one that brought it back. Gotcha. Now that it's not the Intercontinental Championship has changed again, and is in the hands of a good champion in Ricochet, even though the booking, and I still don't understand why they keep screwing Ricochet, which is a whole nother conversation. But Cody Rhodes can have a beef with it, but then that will kindly be heelish because you got Cody and turning back heel literally 2 months or a couple of weeks going on at the Ricochet in the Continental Championship. That's too soon. But there are a couple of things they could do with Cody Rhodes. Now, let's move on from Cody. Let's get back to WrestleMania 38, right? So my question to you is, what was the best match of the whole WrestleMania, and which WrestleMania night was better, night 1 or night 2? I asked you that.
Night 1 was way better. The match of the night for night 1, I will have to go with.
Don't say it. Please don't say it. Please don't say it. For the love of God, don't say it. Don't say it.
What do you think I'm gonna say?
I know where you're going. I already know what your answer gonna be. But I'll just beg you, don't say it. Don't say it. Please don't say it.
I want you to know what I'm thinking.
The answer should be Bianca Belair and Becky Lynch for the World Women's Championship. That was the best match.
It was alright.
No.
Everybody, it was alright.
What?
You know what I said? It was alright. It was alright. Probably
Bianca
the
Belair.
that night, but everybody knows. Everybody knows the match of the night was my boo, Charlotte Woo Flair against Ronda Rowdy or whatever her goddamn name is. I don't give a damn what it is.
Put
It
it
was
respectful. It's Ronda Rousey.
you
She
know
kick
what I
your ass
said.
any day of the week.
Nobody cares. She lost. She got the L. Like you predicted she was gonna win, but nope. But nope. See, this is what happens when you disrespect goats. You know. See, you want to run your mouth. You know, oh, she's gonna lose title rush. Man, watch this. And look what happened. And still, heavyweight champion. Well, my boo, Charlotte Flair. She deserved every single win in the book. Ronda Rousey, she did her best. She's the best. I just knew she wasn't gonna come back and win the title because you just won the Royal Rumble. You actually expect to get the title that fast? Nope, ain't gonna happen. Okay, you can't take it for Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair is the greatest woman champion of all time. Yeah, I said it.
Can't hear you. Can't hear you. Can't hear you at all. Can you hear me? I can't hear you at all. It's a good reason why, but I can't hear you at all. You was talking and it went out and you came back in and then poof, nothing for the last 2 minutes. Still can't hear you. Hold on, let me try. Hold on. Still can't hear you. You may have to go out and come back in. Can't hear you. I can hear myself though. All right, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, oh, here you go. That was quick. Can't hear nothing. I think your whole SoundCloud just went out. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to thank y'all for watching Saucy Discourse TV. We are live here. You know, make sure you get your merchandise, get your saucy hats, your fitted, your oh,
Hear me now?
clear, nice and clear,
Nice and clear.
nice and clear. See what happens when you start talking about the show, GOAT, Charlotte Flair crap. See, that's what happens. You go mute. It's what happens when you start talking about these goats, man. These fake ass goats. Every time you start talking goats,
First of all, don't be disrespectful.
Saucy, no. Saucy Nation TV bleeped you and put your ass on mute when you start talking about goats. This is what you get. This is what you get, man. We don't want to hit. You know why? Because they realize Saucy Nation TV. They realize they don't want to hear about no Charlotte Flair. They want to hear about no old ass Hollywood Hulk Hogan. And Lord God help me, they damn sure don't want to hear about that old creaky Tom Brady. They don't want to hear that. They want real subjective honesty.
You don't want to hear it. But the real ones want to hear it. But anyway, let me get back to my Charlotte Flair. Like I was saying before, Charlotte Flair is the greatest woman heavyweight champion. She's better than the Fabulous Moolah. She's better than Rocket Robin. She's better than Sensational Sherry. She's better than Trish Stratus. She's better than Lita. She's better than Medusa. You know I love me some Medusa. Okay, Charlotte Flair is the greatest woman heavyweight champion, and she deserves to still be the women's world heavyweight champion. She should be undisputed women's heavyweight champion. Okay, by the way, even though I love me some Bianca Belair, but she go against the great Charlotte Flair. She ain't with it. I can't tell you that. Charlotte Flair would be undisputed, just like Roman Reigns is. Okay, and then everybody in the women division had to acknowledge Charlotte Flair as the greatest women's champion of all time. Go ahead.
I got a little take for you because I'm glad you said that. I want you to take this down and remember this on episode. What number we on? 12, 11? We on 11 or 12?
11.
I'm 12. Okay. Remember it because I want you to rewind it when it happens. Hear me very, very well. Next WrestleMania, Charlotte Flair will lose to Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair will beat Charlotte Flair. I don't care if it's undisputed. I don't care if it's for the Raw. I don't care if it's for the SmackDown. You know why I said that? Because Bianca Belair has been the only person in a span of under a year and a half that has already beaten 3 of the 4 horsewomen. She's already beaten Sasha Banks. She's already beaten Bayley. And she just beat Becky Lynch. Now, there's one more person left on that list. Now, she is, I will humbly admit, one of the greatest of all time already. She's already won, 13?
She is the greatest, not one of the greatest. She is the greatest woman champion.
Shut it.
Be respectful. Be respectful.
I'll be respectful. I said she's one of them. She up there. She all right.
No, she ain't. She's the greatest.
Now, stop it. Stop it. She has not been Bianca Belair. Yes, they had a little TV program, a little one match here and then, yada, yada, yada. But we want a program. We want a month and a half bill because we know as good as Charlotte Flair is, and I hate to admit it, but she's very, very good. She is very good. But she cannot beat Bianca Belair, and she will not beat Bianca Belair. Becky Lynch. She was good. She was the man that night, but she lost. Sasha Banks. I love Sasha Banks. I love the balls. But she lost that night, too. Before Bayley tore ACL, she had lost 3 times, including one match in Hell in a Cell for the SmackDown Women's Championship. She lost. So there's only one person remaining, and that is Charlotte Flair. I'm saying it right here, man. WrestleMania 39, Hollywood, no matter who's champion or not, whether Bianca has it and Charlotte's chasing, or Bianca wins the Royal Rumble and she's chasing Charlotte, it's going to happen. WrestleMania 39, Hollywood. I'm already calling 3 matches. Roman Reigns versus The Rock, Charlotte Flair versus Bianca Belair, Becky Lynch versus Ronda Rousey. That's the 3 right there. That's all I need. That's all I need right there, bro. That's all I need. Now back to WrestleMania 38. My favorite match was without a shadow of a doubt Bianca Belair versus Becky Lynch for the Raw Women's Championship. They went down there 30 minutes. They tore the place down. But I have to get a special shout out, bro. Did you watch this Johnny Knoxville 70 Day Anything Goes match?
That was like the second or third best match of the second night.
Bro, that was by far the most insane thing I have ever seen in my life. Credit goes to Johnny Knoxville. Credit especially goes to Sami Zayn. Holy smokes. That was I have never seen something like that in my life. They both get all the credit. The Jackass crew gets all the credit. Shout out to Wee Man. Bro, you tell me the last time you saw somebody about to go through a table with mousetraps. I mean, come on, man. It's the funniest thing I've seen, bro. It's hilarious. And you know what? I didn't have that one problem with the match because it was a damn good match. It was damn good.
It was like second, third best match of the night too.
It was the third best match because the second best match was Pat McAfee and Austin Theory.
Yeah, that was a good match.
Forget, bro. The man had jeans on with some J's on,
skinny
jeans on with some J's. Hopped up to the top of the rope like he was Kurt Angle and gave this man a superplex. Forget the whole bit for real. Shout out to Mr. McMahon. The man is still cut. I mean, this man is really 76 years old. When we, God willing, we all get 76, I won't be shredded like Vince. I won't be shredded like Vince, man. I'm like, for real. This man is still working out twice, maybe 3 times a day. 76 years old, bro. I won't be like that. I won't be shredded like that. Forget the whole kicking the ball thing. But can we get some love to KO and Stone Cold, bro? KO and Stone Cold, bro. What?
Absolutely.
What? Absolutely. The man not had 1, but 2 matches. Vince McMahon, I love you, Vince. Thank you for the memories. You took the worst stutter of all time. And I'm glad WWE edited that shit from. That was the worst stutter I have ever seen in my life. My life. There were Kevin Owens did his thing. Seth Rollins, Cody Rhodes, as we said, was one of the best matches. But I gotta go with Bianca Belair. The woman got a shiner for winning the title, man. She got a shiner, fam. She got a shiner. And I have to give one more shout out. One of the greatest, holy smokes, one of the greatest things I ever saw was the introduction of Undertaker going to the Hall of Fame. Wow. You get standing ovations. Ric Flair got that. Stone Cold got that. Bro, Undertaker got the standing ovation that lasted almost 20 minutes. And it was well fucking deserved. It was well deserved. Bro.
Yeah, but not the first. Hogan was first. Hogan got a half hour.
Nobody don't remember that.
20 minutes. I ain't nothing. You know, Hogan got a half hour to an hour.
I don't want to hear that.
No, let me don't SmackDown. Don't let me get started with Go watch. You got WWE Network. Go watch Peacock. Okay. Don't get me started with SmackDown, and then they took them damn hours for them to calm down.
No, for what? The man was emotional. This was well deserved. You don't see emotion from Undertaker.
Man couldn't speak in the microphone. So everybody was going crazy. Everybody was saying, "Thank you, Hogan."
He had his own. I don't remember. Nobody don't remember that. That was what 2006, 2005. That ain't the same time when Stone Cold said he's gonna whoop Hogan's ass. Oh, you don't remember that, right? You don't remember that, right?
Yeah, he didn't. He didn't though.
Oh, because we know that Stone Cold only needs one or two stunners. The whole Hogan is done. He ain't doing no leg drop.
Stop it.
It's over.
Right. You can do stunners. Hogan pop up and be like shaking his head, and then point the finger. 1, 2, 3 to the head. Go against the rope. Big leg, and then go against the rope. Big leg drop. 1, 2, 3. That shit is over.
Got it. So you can do all that in WWE 2K22. You can do that only one because
plays. You can do that on 2K22 with Stone Cold.
For some stupid reason, they got the NWO in the game. I don't know why. Let
me stop over there. This is the greatest. That's the greatest thing that happened in WWE 2K. They're having the NWO part of it.
They don't need to be on their cover. They could be in the game, but they don't need to. No, why do they need to be on the cover?
Because they're legends.
So what is Stone Cold? What is The Rock?
The NWO, there will be no Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I don't want to.
There will be no Rock. There will be no DX.
Oh my god! Here we go. They were in the same.
I'm giving you facts.
Ain't no facts, man.
That's facts. There will be no Attitude Era without the NWO. You know that. Everybody know that. Every wrestling aficionado knows that. Without the NWO, there will be nothing. Stone Cold will still be the ringmaster with Ted DiBiase, by the way, a part of the $1 Million Corporation. Okay, there will be no Rock. Okay, everybody still be chanting Rocky sucks. You know, with his little curly hair, with his little half fake curly hair, whatever that was back in the 90s. Okay. NWO set the trend for change in the wrestling industry.
And DX didn't.
What?
I don't want to hear that, man. It was in the same time.
Nope.
No, that started it. Hogan started it, but we finished.
In 97. DX started in 97.
I don't want to hear it.
In 96. Back to the beach. July.
Your man started. Look, we don't care about that. Okay. Your man might have started it, but we damn sure finished it.
Oh, like that. Oh, yeah. I mean, I won a war. I mean, okay. If you want to, pat yourself on the back about that, but everybody knows then NWO, you don't want to have won a war.
See, look, we sit here and talk about the past, we talk about the present. I'm gonna get back to the present. There's one match I want to ask you. I want to ask your idea about AJ Styles versus Edge. It was a good match. It was a good match.
I just hated the ending.
Say what?
No, I just hated the ending.
No, the ending makes perfect sense.
I mean, I get it. Yeah, he started his own stable. He started his own stable. Edge just started his own stable.
When did the stable start?
It started the night we went to the house show at Madison
Hmm.
Square Garden when he was
Exactly.
wearing
So a
that
lot of people don't
damn
know that.
when he was wearing that
Oh,
damn Nick
be
jersey.
respectful. Be respectful. Be respectful. Be respectful.
What was disgusting, by the way. I don't care he's from damn New York. Okay, he's wearing that damn Nick
He's
jersey.
from
That
the
was
Bronx.
disgusting.
From the Bronx. Be respectful.
Yeah,
Be respectful. He's
yeah,
from the
he know
Bronx.
better not to wear that damn Nick jersey from the Bronx. Shame.
He's such a hater. Anyway, he made the right decision. Now he
You
got
came out with
dreads.
a Nick jersey. I would have fine with it, but you want to come out with a Nick jersey?
He ain't got that. Look, he was in the garden. What the hell is he supposed to wear? A Nets jersey?
Excuse me.
No.
If he's from the Bronx, he could have wear a Yankee jersey. Still repping New
All right.
York, but he's from the Bronx. He could have wore a Judah jersey or something. When you want to come out with your own damn homemade jersey, by the way, a Nick jersey, by the way,
It was beautiful.
cross
It was
contaminated and
beautiful.
everything.
It was beautiful. No, we in the garden, so it's not to be cross contaminated. But
Oh,
I'll
yes,
get
it
you a piece
is.
later.
It's
No.
called being a loser.
You know,
Yeah, I
keep
just
going.
hated the ending. I just hated the ending of the match. I thought that I get it, Edge and all that. Started his own
This
stable,
makes
his new
sense.
stable,
That makes
whatever.
sense.
It made
That
sense,
makes
but
sense.
they could at least had him like interfere in the match, but not just stare at him the whole time. And then AJ Styles looked distracted, and he goes up and he gets speared. No, you could have had somebody. You could have had him kick him in the neck or something.
Kick him
The
in the
whole
neck.
thing was off.
Okay.
I mean,
It
you could
wasn't
you
off.
could
It
have
made
the match
sense.
by the left not looking, hit it with a chair or something. But you just gotta stop there and just take a look like this. And then AJ look at you, and then AJ go on the top rope, do his damn elbow, and he gets speared, and then he loses 1, 2, 3. It was corny,
Okay,
in my
okay, I
opinion.
can understand that, but it was a what you call a distraction, and we see that a lot in wrestling matches. So it's
But
obviously corny.
if you want to distract something, at least let a chair or a low blow or something. I mean,
Right.
make the
Okay,
L
so
to AJ makes more meaningful. That's what I'm saying.
all right, all right. So we're pretty much done when it comes to wrestling. We're done with that topic. So are we going to the NFL because there's something that was just posted recently that I will admit kind of has me concerned. So
Right?
49ers wide receiver, running back slash do it all, everything, Debo Samuel, just recently unfollowed the 49ers from his IG, eliminated, he did like 85 pictures of him in the 49ers uniform, deleted everything. Do you think this is because he has not got his contract extension? I believe he should have got his. She got his shit during the season. The man did everything. By the way, he won me a fantasy football NFL championship. So thank you very much, Debo Samuel. I thank you, my brother. Does this mean that he wants a trade? And if so, what team would you like to see Debo Samuel on that can help him, that can help be have the services of Debo Samuel? What team, in your opinion, other than the one I think I know what you're gonna say, what team would be perfect for Debo Samuel?
Well, my team, the GOAT, don't need Debo Samuels, by the way, so I'm not going to say that. Okay,
Can I get a clap? Can I
but
get a click? Can I get a clap for that?
we have
Can I get a
enough
clap?
weapons.
Please.
I give you the clap. I give you the clap.
Thank you.
We have enough
Thank
weapons
you.
other than your Giants and your stinky Jets by now. Okay, I can see
Nothing to do with
Debo's.
Brett.
I can see
Nothing. Nothing.
I can see Debo Samuels either going to the Steelers.
Mhm.
I can see him the way he plays. I can see him go to the Saints.
Ooh,
Um,
that'd be rad.
I can see him going to the
He
Packers.
he would be that number one.
Well, he's the other number one, and with the Packers.
Right. I agree with you.
Wait. Before we let's get to wait. Hold on. Let's talk about this.
What?
The Packers, right?
All
The,
right, we'll
the
go.
Packers, the Packers GM gonna come out with he'll come out with a statement and say, "Oh, we know we traded away our best wide receiver, but we've been talking to teams, and there is one wide receiver that everybody know that's not available, but we know he's available." And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, okay, how? What other wide receiver that's on Devontae Adams level that may be available, but we don't know that he's available to be traded to the Packers.
That makes
And
sense.
there's only one wide receiver that come to mind that's on that level of a Devontae Adams. And
Hold
damn it,
on.
I'm going there. And I'm going there. It's the St. Louis Cardinals. DeAndre Hopkins. That's the only player that is on Devontae Adams' level that might be available for a trade to go to the Green Bay Packers and play with that bad man Aaron Rodgers. Anybody else? Maybe a Debo Samuels. But everybody knows that he actually, getting away from social media with the 49ers or whatever. But that's the only wide receiver I know that's on Devontae Adams' level that may be available and may be traded to the Green Bay Packers. DeAndre Hopkins.
I sort of agree with you about DeAndre Hopkins, but I don't agree with you. Why would they trade for a man that they just got in another trade, probably the worst trade of all time in NFL history, for literally 2.5, 3 years ago, seasons ago? That doesn't make any sense. He didn't play half of the games last season because of injury. Why would they trade him when they're still in contention with the best teams in the NFC? That doesn't make any sense. That's just giving up. You just lost Christian Kirk, and that was a great reason because you got the dumbass Jaguars want to give this man $96 million, which we both know they overpaid for that man. Like that's a
Can you?
massive steal.
Well, the question is, can you think of any other wide receiver that may be available that's on a Devontae Adams level that we don't know about that could be traded?
Oh, see, I was going to say this guy, but he's still a free agent. I was going to say Odell, but it's all right. I know where you're going, so I don't want to say
He's
it.
a free agent. He's a free agent. Account.
That's what I just said. That's what I just said. Um, mm. Debo is up there because if he could do everything. Why not DK Metcalf? He's not on D and Devontae Adams level. I agree with that.
That was the question. Somebody that's on a Devontae Adams level, elite,
Because
that
nobody's
could
on
be
him though.
available for a trade.
I
If
hear
you
what you're saying.
if you
No, no,
think
no.
about
I
top five wide receivers,
understand.
who could be available? Top five wide receivers right now: Devontae
Knocking
Adams.
DeAndre Hopkins.
Mm-hmm.
Based off what I saw last year, bro. What's the wide receiver from the Bengals? He has to be there, bro. He's already there.
Jamar Chase?
Yeah, he's already there, bro. He's already there.
No, they're not trading Jamar Chase.
No, I'm talking about it's as terms of top five receivers in the game right now. I mean, Jamal Chase is already there based on what I see.
I'm
Um,
saying tradable.
you're not trading Tyreek Hill, and you're not trading DeAndre Hop. I just can't see DeAndre Hopkins, but I can understand your reasoning. There is pretty much nobody in that market, so why would Green Bay even say that unless you actually have something planned? But the only person I can think of is DK Metcalf, but DK Metcalf is not on a level of Devontae Adams nor DeAndre Hopkins combined.
That's what
So
I'm saying.
maybe Debo Samuel is that answer. The only reason why Debo is up there because the man proved it all year and it was very durable, with the exception of maybe missing one game, and did it on the as a running back and as a wide receiver. The only other person that did that this year was Cordell Patterson. But Cordell's not on the level as the man we just sat here and talked about.
So you're saying that Debo Samuel is on the same level as a DeAndre Jordan and a Devontae Adams.
DeAndre Jordan.
I mean DeAndre Hopkins.
No, he's not. He's there. He's not DeAndre Hopkins or Devontae Adams. He's not those two. He's not those two, but he is top five, if not top seven. You understand what I'm saying? He's not.
Mhm.
No, let's put it like this: DeAndre Hopkins and Devontae Adams are 1A, 1B. You can switch it up. We both agree that maybe that we both feel that Devontae Adams is the best wide receiver, possibly by far. He's a better receiver than DeAndre Hopkins. In terms of route running, maybe DeAndre Hopkins is better. No, we can debate that all day long. But, oh boy. DK Metcalf, he's not on that level. Debo is there, but he's not on those two levels. So there is no receiver unless you're talking about somebody in the draft. That's the
No,
only person
they
I can
they, they,
think
they
of.
say a high quality wide receiver that's on an NFL team right now that is available, but we don't know that he's available to be traded.
We don't.
And
There is
another
nobody.
question to you. Why would the 49ers trade Debo Samuel to another rival in Green Bay Packers?
Same reason why DeAndre Hopkins wouldn't want to get traded after he's just there for 2 years. That doesn't make
But
either one doesn't make any
he was on the
sense.
Texans, and the Texans sucked.
Right. But now he got traded to the Cardinals, and I guess is the first time actually being there, he got hurt. He was never really there. So why did the Cardinals trade him again? Unless you're getting a only other reason they would trade him is if you're trading Kyler Murray. If you trade
No,
Kyler Murray, that means
you have to trade
my
Kyler Murray to get DeAndre Hopkins.
no, Mike. What I'm saying is the only way that they would trade DeAndre Hopkins is if they're going full blown rebuild. Get what I'm saying?
Oh, I
They
got you.
already
You're talking about the Cardinals.
mind you, correct. The Cardinals as an organization, as a team, you're not trading Kyler Murray. He might be your overall best player. They still haven't re-signed Tyrann Mathieu. Honey Badger is still a free agent. Please don't go to Tampa Bay. Please don't go to Tampa Bay.
Come on
For
home.
the love
Come
of
on
God.
home. Come ready to go.
No, no, no,
If you want another ring, Tyler,
no, no,
just come on home.
no.
You ain't Julio Jones. Come on home.
Now, who? Who?
Julio Jones.
Oh my God. Anyway, he might retire because nobody. I don't understand why nobody wants to sign him. I understand Julio Jones has had injury history, but that's Julio freaking Jones. Maybe
Yeah.
Tampa Bay don't have the money for him, and that's probably why.
Oh yeah, we got the money for him. We just got to resign all
No,
the
you
major
don't. No,
players
you
on
don't.
defense.
No, no,
We still
no,
got to
no,
sign JPP. We still got to
no.
sign Sanaba Sanu. We got to sign a lot of parts of our defense. But Julio
You
Jones,
can't
come
have
on.
everybody.
If you want a ring, if you want a ring, come on home to Tampa Bay and
See,
come get a ring.
what makes me sick about you? About you saying that, you automatically think just because this old ass geezer is going to
Watch
come
him out.
back one more year because he unretired that he's going to win another chip.
What makes you
See,
think
he'll
he's
be fine. Oh, he's not winning no championship. He's not winning a championship.
not? Why? Why? Because the Rams added Bobby Wagner.
That's a damn good move.
I ain't
What you
saying
talking
to
about?
move, but just because you have doesn't mean
No, no,
Tom
no,
Brady's
no.
going to be stopped.
You're
In
just
the
mad.
Super Bowl.
No, 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 no. See, no, no. You're just mad that Bobby Wagner didn't come to your little team. That's what it's about. Because your defense still is trash right now.
No, it's
Your
not.
defense still is trash. Yes, it is. Yes,
No,
it
it's not.
is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it
No,
is.
it's
Yes,
not.
it is. All you really
There's
have
only
is
two
Shaq Barrett.
pieces. There's only two pieces need to sign on defense. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
we Tyron Matthew. Hey, listen, come on home. Hey, we love to have you. I dare sure if he was in the backfield, Cooper Cup would have caught two damn long ass passes. To tell you that.
You gotta let it go, man. Let it go.
Phil, we glad you're gone, Phil. We're glad you're gone. Go ahead.
But Debo Samuel was not that guy. I mean, in hindsight, bro, I would if he were to get traded, Kansas City would be the only destination.
Nope.
Kansas City
Can't
doesn't
say no
have a
one.
chance. Kansas
They
City
want
don't
DK
have a
Metcalf.
one. Juju's not a one. To me, Juju's not a one. He's more of a two. Juju's not a one. He's proved
They
that
want
when
DK
he didn't.
Metcalf.
No, no, hell no. Juju to me is not a one. Juju to me is a two.
No, he
He's
is a two.
proven
Juju
that
is
he
a
was
two. I agree with you.
Juju exactly, and he has proven that when he was the man and with the Steelers. I don't want to hear about health. The man was inconsistent. You was getting burnt by Deontay Johnson, and Deontay Johnson was more electric, more faster, more healthier, and had better catches than you. There's nothing more to talk about that. Oh, I don't want to. I don't want him to go to. I don't want him to get. I don't want him to go to the Saints. I don't want him to get infected. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get infected by that old that horrible ass quarterback. You know what I'm
Watch him
saying?
out. Watch him out.
I
Oh,
don't want
the
him. I
same
don't.
quarterback that you said that was going to be a starting quarterback this upcoming season. What did he do? What did he do? He
Mhm.
proved you wrong. You said Taysom Hill was going to be the starting quarterback for the New Orleans Saints going forward, and he's not even a damn quarterback conversation. You know who he's in the conversation for? Being a tight end.
That's
I
because
mean,
there's nobody else.
the chicken's
There's
kind
nobody
of
else on the
on
market.
that. Oh, please, you got
There's nobody else
Tebow.
on the market. There's nobody else
Please,
on the
okay.
market.
Hey, you got OJ Howard. That's a free agent. Go get him. Okay, you got a lot of tight ends on the market. I don't want to hear that. Okay, now Taysom Hill is going to be considered as a tight end for the New Orleans Saints. I mean, you can't make this up, man. You see what the Lord does on that one? Do you see what the Lord does? Won't He do it? Yes, He would.
I
That's
see.
for
I
you
just hate.
by Jay Winston.
See, I
That's for
have
you
to.
by Jay Winston.
I hate that you went the Lord's route because we both believe in the Lord, and I have no. He will always do it, as I
Does he make
always know. But
Does he make mistakes?
no,
Exactly. He didn't make no mistake when New Orleans Saints decided to make James Winston quarterback. Period.
he's not going to win nothing.
I got a question for you. So when you like to you like to talk about Josh Allen and all that. Okay. Now the Buffalo Bills signed Von Miller in the off season. Okay, to a 6 year, $100-something million contract. Okay, go ahead, get your money. That's the last money you're gonna get before you retire, Von Miller. Okay. The second
What?
thing. That's the last. This is the last contract you're gonna get before you retire.
The man is what, 26, 27? He still got
Who?
a lot
Von
of
Miller.
years to go.
Von
Oh,
Miller.
Von Miller. Oh, Von Miller. Oh, I thought you were talking about Stephon Diggs. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm sorry.
I said this is the last contract Von Miller gonna get before he retires. Okay, well
Yeah,
deserved.
he's
Okay,
he's not playing. He's not playing on six, bro. He's not playing on six. He is not
Stephon
playing
Diggs.
on six.
Stephon Diggs got $100 million. Okay, so
Hmm.
let me ask you a question: how much pressure is on Josh Allen this upcoming season? Is he the quarterback that's
Pressure
under the most pressure
this year.
this year? Coming, if Josh Allen has the most pressure at quarterback this year coming up.
That is a very good question. I'm going to have to say yes. I say yes because of the perfect game that he had
I'm
against
drink. Go
Patrick
ahead.
Mahomes. The perfect game that he had against Patrick Mahomes. You could not have a playoff game, any better than Josh Allen had. The only reason why Josh Allen lost that game was because of the overtime rules and because of that epic game that we had to smoke a cigarette or a cigar and have a few drinks and be around friends and family and cheer for one of the greatest games our eyes had beautifully placed upon was because of that reason. It was because of that game. Josh Allen did nothing wrong. The only thing that he called wrong was calling heads instead of tails. That's the reason why Josh Allen lost that game. Now that you got re-upped with Stephon Diggs, you still need you still need a damn good running back. You still need a running back, whether you get that in the draft, whether you trade for another running back, whether I don't know how you're going to do it, but they still need a good running back. You upped your defense by getting Von Miller. I agree with you. This is going to be the last contract because I don't think he's not going to play all 6 years. I don't really think he'll play all 6 years. Does it help elevate Buffalo's defense? It does, especially elevates it with a team like New England Patriots that ran the ball on you in the snow about 48, 49 times. It absolutely does elevate the defense. When you got a Von Miller who's a great champion and is a great signal caller, it elevates it immediately. But at the end of the day, this is a quarterbacks driven league, and this is all about Josh Allen. Josh Allen needs to get past the AFC Championship, go to the Super Bowl. Am I picking him? I'm not sure yet. And especially now, with Russell Wilson go to the AFC West, you still got to deal with Patrick Mahomes. You still got Derek Carr on the Raiders. Now you got Devontae Adams. You still got my man Justin Herbert. You still got Lamar Jackson. And now you got Joe Burrow. Everybody now is in the AFC West. The AFC. The contention is in the AFC. Other than Aaron Rodgers and your guy in Tampa Bay, and if you include James Winston, as you know, there, yada, yada, yada. Kyler Murray, there's really no other contention. Oh, yeah, Dak Prescott, too. I'm sorry, no one get Dak Prescott. Um, everything. Josh Allen absolutely has the most pressure because if he does not deliver after what happened in the AFC Championship game last year, this is a bust. That money with Von Miller's going to waste. The defense still needs to get better. They still need a good damn running back, a consistent one. And I believe in Josh Allen. I believe he can be better. Can you be any better in the AFC Championship game? The only thing, like I said, bro, the only thing that he was wrong about was setting heads instead of tails. And there's a reason why the overtime rules have changed because of that game. Go ahead.
Is Josh Allen under the most pressure? Yeah. I mean, I think the Buffalo Bills is actually going out of their way to put the right pieces around Josh Allen to make him successful.
Mm-hmm.
I think before coming in this free agency, people a part of the Buffalo Bills organization didn't expect the AFC West to look like what it is today, but I think that's why they're being more and more aggressive of signing their pieces to long-term deals. And Josh Allen is young at the time. He's a very doable quarterback. He could throw. He could actually run. He's a good game manager. And I think the future for the Buffalo Bills is bright. And I think they could actually make some noise coming up this season. But it all depends on how the AFC West is going to look, and it also depends at the end of free agency on what Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid have under their sleeve, because they need more help offensively. Travis Kelce, Juju Smith, the guy that came up from the Packers, is not enough. They
Both
need,
left with Walter Scantling,
Scantling. That is not enough to get you to the AFC Championship, and it's not enough to get you to win a Super Bowl. They need another one just like the Cheetah. They should never let the Cheetah go. In my opinion, they should have gave the Cheetah what he wanted. I don't care if I was the owner for the Kansas City Chiefs. I would be paying luxury taxes to keep the Cheetah here in Kansas City. But no, you won't let the Cheetah go, but you have to replace him. And you need to replace him with a number one that's on Tyreek Hill level. So you have to do something. You got to trade your draft picks. You have to find a good deal of free agent, a good wide receiver free agent. You have to do something to bring a number one threat on your offensive receiving end. If you don't do that, it's going to be a bad year for the Kansas City Chiefs going forward. But as Josh Allen, you have every great opportunity. I believe you're going to win your division, because I don't see the Jets and their pathetic self winning the AFC East. Okay, after that, okay, yeah, I don't know anybody else in the AFC. You got Lord have mercy. So you got all the leeway to get yourself in a good position to make the playoffs, win your division, and then now you have to execute on your matchups, and it comes down to coaching as well. Coaching is very important when it comes to the Buffalo Bills. Okay,
I agree with that.
So your offensive coordinator and your head coach have to come up with better game plan strategies going into the playoffs on whoever you're playing, because this year is not going to be a game in the AFC, and whoever standing in the AFC is going to be face to face with the GOAT. Period. Why you sucking teeth for? Why you rolling your eyes? Because I'm talking about the GOAT?
Because your team is not going to the Super Bowl. Okay. Team Brady is not going to the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah, right.
The Rams are going back to the Super Bowl. Whoever they play, it depends. But I'm telling you right now, it will not be that old guy, okay? Sometimes you just got to let it go. According to reports, I'm glad you said that, the wife is upset. She's pissed right now.
Oh,
She's
please.
pissed. No, she's
stupid.
this is true. This is true. This is true. The wife was
Oh,
pissed.
please. Where you
The
heard
wife
this
was
from?
pissed because
Where you heard this from? MTV News? Where you heard this from?
MTV News. As a kid, I heard he has heard this for.
With
No
the E
man,
shit? Where'd you hear this from?
don't worry about that.
I haven't heard
They ain't
anything.
happy. No man, the team, like I said, man, they ain't happy, right? They ain't happy.
She's fine. She's at home making some avocado ice cream for when Tom Brady coming home from practice. For working now, he can have his avocado
No,
ice cream ready for
he's
him.
sleeping on the couch. That's what he did. He's sleeping on the couch. That's what he
Oh
did.
please. How you seen this man guest room? He can go in the guest room. Have you seen the guest
Nobody care
house?
about. Nobody care
Not
about
the
that.
room, the guest house.
Nobody don't
Have you
care
seen the
about that.
guest
Nobody don't
house?
care about
Oh,
that.
please. The
Nobody
one
don't care
that Tony
about that.
Brown was standing in before he stabbed Tom Brady in the back and
Oh,
screwed
here
him
we
over.
go.
You saw
Here
that?
we go. Here
By
we
the
go.
way, since we
Here
all
we
my
go.
Tom Brady and my Tampa Bay Buccaneers, did you hear what Bruce Arians said today? Did you?
No, what he said?
did
What did he
you
say?
Yeah, Bruce
What did he
Arians,
say?
he said, "Oh, Tom Brady takes too much credit for a Brian Leftwich offense." What? Are you kidding me? The only reason
That's
why Brian
accurate.
Leftwich's
That's
offense works
accurate.
is because of Tom Brady. Oh, stop it!
No,
Where's
no, no, no.
Where's Brian
No,
Leftwich
that's
before
very
Tom
accurate.
Brady? Where
That's
was he?
very accurate. That's very
Where was
accurate.
he?
That's
That
very
is not
accurate. That's
accurate.
very accurate.
Excuse me.
That's very
Excuse
accurate.
me.
That's
Excuse
very
me.
accurate.
Where's that
That's
accurate at?
very accurate. That's very. Byron Leftwich guy was one of the hottest coaches to get a head coaching job, but he decided to stay because I don't know why he decided to stay. He should have just left. He should have been the coach of Jacksonville. That's what he should have done. That's what he's
Oh, that
supposed to
would
do.
have been a
Right?
big mistake.
Uh,
That would have been a big mistake.
why? Because he didn't know
Because
that the old geezer was coming back.
that's why.
No, 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 no. You know why? He didn't know that old geezer was coming back.
Oh,
He
yes, he
thought he
did.
was gonna. No, he didn't.
I
No, he didn't.
guarantee he knew Tom Brady was coming back. He knew
You
that.
and Skip
He said,
Bayless. You and Skip are the only two people. You and Skip are the only two people.
"This is
You and
facts.
Skip. That ain't no facts.
It's facts."
Bruce Arians is the head coach. The head coach makes all the decisions. Now, I understand you got people in the higher up. I understand that, but the head coach has to make sure all his players on offense, defense, and special teams are on one accord, not the quarterback.
Did you do that last year?
That's not his fault.
Yeah.
He wasn't on the field. He wasn't on the field. He wasn't on
He
the field. He wasn't on the field. He
last
wasn't on
year.
the field.
He did
He wasn't on the field. He
Did
was
he?
not on the field.
Ooh. When Antonio Brown was on the field, didn't Aaron Bruce eliminate Antonio Brown during a Jets game? Out of all games, it was in MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, the New Jersey Jets game. Okay, didn't Bruce Arians eliminate Antonio Brown last year?
Nope.
According
No man's
to
will. Yeah.
Antonio Brown, he did. According to Antonio Brown, he did.
Oh please, so you believe Antonio Brown now? Is that what you're saying?
He did
Is that what
right.
you're saying now?
Yeah, exactly. I believe. I believe Antonio Brown.
Are you sitting here? Hold on. I want to make sure I understand this. Are you telling me that it was never about Antonio Brown? It was never about them losing to the Rams. It was about Bruce Arians. He's the reason why all this went down. Is that what you're saying?
Rams. I'm talking about Antonio Brown. Okay,
I know. No, I'm talking about
question to
everything that
you,
happened after.
the question to you was,
Uh,
did Bruce Arians alienate Antonio Brown? That's the question. Yes or no?
no, no, no.
What?
He didn't
What?
alienate nobody. No, he didn't. No.
He didn't
No.
push Antonio
You
Brown
know
away?
Antonio. No, he ain't have to. The man would say he was injured. He was no longer to play. He ain't got to play. Head coach said where head coach goes. What's the problem is? What the problem is?
Was
To you,
Antonio
to people
on the
like
field?
you,
Was he on the field?
nope. He was on the
Antonio Brown
field
was on
until
the
he
field.
left. I said, no.
Did Antonio Brown
He
play
was
in
on the
that
field the
game?
first.
Did he play in the first two
He
quarters,
played
like
everything.
in the
He
first
played.
half of the Super Bowl?
Oh my god,
Answer
that's a
the
long time
question.
ago. I don't remember that.
You forgot.
That's real.
Now you see now. Now you can't remember now. Okay, you can't remember yet. Bruce Arians is the reason why Tom Brady retired in the first place, because this man was not coming back to play for Bruce Arians. And now have you ever seen the movie Ray, the Ray Charles movie?
Yeah. Yes, I
Yeah,
remember
you
that.
remember the
I
line?
remember that.
You remember the line? Scratch a lie, fight a thief. Yeah, that's exactly what
Oh
Bruce Arians
my
was lying
god.
the whole damn time. He been lying the whole damn time, scratch a lie, fight a thief. This man turned his back on Tom Brady. He cost him an 8 ring. He edited Antonio Brown. Damn it,
He
he actually.
cost the team a ring.
Yes, he
Bruce
did.
Arians cost the team a ring.
Yes, he did.
What? He,
Because his damn
oh
ego.
my god! You know what I know is no. I got nothing to do with no ego. See, it's so funny that Bruce Arians, the head coach, he's making all these decisions, but he's not on the field. The players play the game, and your old ass quarterback was down 27-3.
Watch him.
Now is that Bruce Arians' fault? No, I ain't watching nothing. Was it Bruce Arians' fault that they was down
Yes.
27-3?
Because of the bad damn game
So
plan.
Bruce Arians.
He had to change it going into time.
No. Was Bruce Arians the one throwing the interception in the first half? Was he the one not getting shut down? Was
But
that
was he
Bruce
calling the
Arians' fault?
plays? Who called the plays?
Answer the question. As for the question,
Tom Brady, he
you
doing
got
the
offensive
interception.
coordinator.
Excuse me. When Tom Brady goes to the interception, what is he hearing? He's hearing the play, right? When he goes like this and his helmet on, he's looking to hear the
But
play,
Bruce
right?
Arians.
Who's calling the play?
Oh, but Bruce Arians, Byron
Brian,
Leftwich. Remember, he told me
the
he said
Brian, or is it Bruce Arians? Because we don't know.
no, it's Leftwich. It's Leftwich. It should
Oh,
be
it's Leftwich calling the
the one
plays.
that decided to say, the one who decided to say,
He's
right?
calling the plays.
He's
Okay.
the one who decided to say, right?
Uh huh.
Okay, exactly.
Okay.
Because
Can I
there's
ask
a
you a
reason why
question?
you have an offensive coordinator. It's the reason
Can I
why you
ask
have
you?
an offensive coordinator,
But
correct?
all
Go ahead.
offensive coordinators don't call the plays. Do you actually think Josh
Byron
McDaniels?
Leftwich does.
Do you think Josh McDaniels actually called all the offensive plays with Bill Belichick was on the field? Hell to the no.
Why do you think he got his job? Why do you think he got his job? Why do
Hell
you
to the
think he
no.
got his
Okay,
job?
so if he was so that great calling plays, why did he do good when he was in Denver? Oh, and this upcoming
He's
season,
gonna be.
you think Josh McDaniels is going to do good calling offensive plays, or it's going to be
He better.
his offensive coordinator? Because he's the head coach. So you think he's going to call most of the plays, or he's going to call no plays at all because he's the offensive coordinator?
He's
So
gonna
what the hell
have
is
to.
he
He's
doing?
gonna have
Call
to.
defense
He's gonna have
plays?
to. He's gonna have to. If that's the case, then what's the point of hiring an offensive coordinator then? You got to make plays, right? You got to call
No,
plays, right?
no.
If
It's
that's the
called
case, if that's the
go.
case, no. Hold on. So if you can answer me that question, what's the point of having an offensive coordinator or a defensive coordinator? The
You have
same
to have an
defensive
offensive
coordinator.
coordinator.
Hold on. What's just like the same defensive coordinator that I will agree he was the right coach choice for the job. He should have got a head coaching job. He shouldn't have looked at the Jets. But what's the point of having an offensive defensive coordinator, the same defensive coordinator that y'all just decide to Bruce Arians decided to take a front office role? We ain't buying that shit. Or because
Yeah,
he's
because he
so
screwed up the
he's
last season. That's why.
he's
That's why he take
scared. He's
office
scared.
role. Yeah, who's
He's
scared?
scared.
Bruce Arians is
Yeah,
scared.
Bruce Arians is scared. He's scared of that
Scared of
he
what?
let that he's scared of that old ass quarterback. Why?
Oh,
Because
play. Oh, stop it. Oh, it's
he's the
Tom Brady for
youngest
it now.
quarterback. Yes, it's always Tom Brady fault. It
Oh,
is.
stop it. Oh, stop
He's
it.
the reason
Oh,
why y'all lost
please.
that game. He's the reason why y'all lost that game.
So we lost
He's the
that
reason
game.
why y'all got blown out. He's the reason. Your quarterback's the reason why I lost that game. Your quarterback. I don't
What?
care. I don't care
Excuse
about the
me.
comeback.
Excuse
He's
me.
the reason why the quarterback was.
Unbelievable.
He's the reason why he lost that game.
See, you're unbelievable. You're unbelievable. First,
Bruce Arians is the reason why he lost that game.
first, you only want in that game against the Rams. You only want to bring up the first half, but you when he was getting boned out. But you never want to bring up when Tom Brady actually came back and when your arms started getting sweaty. You started throwing up mom spaghetti and all that stuff because the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Tom freaking Brady, the GOAT, was leading the Buccaneers to another win. And the last time I checked, Tom Brady don't play defense. He doesn't play defense. Okay, so
But last time I checked, your man's could hold Cooper Cup. You let him know loud, but not once, but twice.
that's not Tom
Under
Brady.
9
That's
seconds.
defense's fault.
Now it's defense fault. Well, now
Who
it's
had the
Todd
score
Bowles'
to win
fault.
the game?
So it's Todd Bowles' fault now, right?
Who
Same
had the
guy
score
did his
to win the
former head
game?
coach.
Who had the score to win the game?
That would be the Rams. So
Exactly.
why couldn't y'all get?
Right?
So why couldn't y'all get it? So why couldn't y'all get a stop? You know why? Because you couldn't
What are you
stop
talking
Cooper
about?
Cup.
What
See,
are you talking about?
you can talk about the comeback.
So
I
that's
don't
what
care.
Bruce Arians?
I don't
That's
care
what
about.
Bruce Arians?
Did,
Or totally on Todd Bowles. So Bruce Arians had no responsibility on why he screwed up the defense last year. He had no responsibility for that. He had to take no responsibility
you
for that.
play to win the game.
It's the playoff game.
You
Listen,
play to win the game.
listen.
Did
If
you
the
win?
game is on the
Did you win the
line, if
game?
you get
Did
if
you win
you
the
get
game?
one stop, right, and the game is on the line for you going to the Super Bowl, right?
Uh-huh.
Why Bruce Arians didn't take over? Did he take over that game? Did he take over the defense?
I don't know. I don't think he did.
We don't know. I'm just saying we don't know.
Mm, mm-hmm.
It'd be Bruce Arians had to go, and that's why Tom Brady said, "You want me to come back?" Bruce Arians got to go,
Oh my God! See,
and
that's the
that's why he
problem.
said this is gonna
And
be a
when
good
and when
season
y'all
next year.
lose again, and when y'all lose again, I want to hear. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear no excuses. I don't want to hear nothing. I want to hear. I want to.
I
I'm going to have.
you something.
I'm going to have the biggest
There,
drink of my life. I'm gonna come on this show, and I'm gonna go back to season 2, episode 11. I want to hear everything that you guys say because I want to hear all the excuses. Because right now, all I hear is excuses. Your team lost. Bunch of losers to the team that won the NFL championship. Now, there's people out there talking about, oh, there was conspiracy because the Rams had won and they had their first ever, they hosted in SoFi and SoFly. And he had Dr. Dre and Eminem and Snoop Dogg and Mary J. the 50 and Anderson .Paak.
South
So you
Spirit.
pretty much, so you had, so you had pretty much half your roster from LA and played the game in LA, and then the Super Bowl was in LA, and all the
Sounds like a
celebrities was out there.
conspiracy to me.
Oh, now it's conspiracy. Now it's conspiracy. Like Tom Brady's not allowed to lose. Like he's not allowed to lose. Oh, you're pathetic, man. That's pathetic. That's pathetic. Let's move on, man. Let's move
Tom
on.
Brady's not allowed to lose. He's allowed to lose, but he's not allowed to get screwed. And he got screwed last year by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Bruce Arians and that damn medical staff. Don't get me started.
Oh, now it's the medical staff. See,
You damn right.
everybody's.
Excuse me. Does the medical staff examine Antonio Brown ankle? So
No, I wouldn't hear that.
oh, they didn't do
I wouldn't
that.
hear that.
They didn't say, oh, he was good to go. They didn't say he was with that jack. They didn't say Antonio Brown was eligible to play. So did he play?
I don't remember. I don't remember.
He's unbelievable. Yeah, of course.
Why he has excuses from me. Every time Tom Brady loses, excuse. Like he's not allowed to lose. Like it's like a video game. Like if he lost in the Super Bowl, you gonna quit, and you gonna quit the game on Madden because oh no, he cheated. Tom Brady's not supposed to lose that. He's always supposed to win. Like he's supposed to win every freaking year. No, it don't go like that.
Exactly. And if you have it on all Madden mode, they be cheating too.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking at the beautiful Russell Wilson and CC at a Nuggets game. Oh, now that's black love right there. That's a good brother right there. He may be an L7, as some people like to say, but that man got one of the finest, beautiful black women I've ever seen in my life. But that's not here nor there. Let's move on. Let's move on something.
Yeah, he's a simp too.
Oh, now he a simp. The man got the baddest joint, one of the baddest girls in the game.
Oh, that's okay. You can have the baddest joint in the game. Doesn't mean that make you a simp.
Oh, now Russell Wilson. So everybody in the world is a simp, but Tom Brady, right?
I didn't say nobody else was. Tom Brady definitely sure ain't no simp. Because Tom Brady does what the fuck he wants. He does what he wants and when he gonna do it. Why? Because he's a goat.
So why even get married then? Just be single for the rest of your life. Pull away or just divorce him.
Who?
Just divorce her. Just divorce one of
Who?
them.
Giselle know better. She know better. I mean, after leaving Tom Brady, after Tom Brady, who the hell are you gonna leave for Tom Brady? Who the hell are you gonna leave for Tom Brady?
You know what? Well, you know what? You're a sick man when it comes to Tom Brady. You know what? You're sick when it comes to Tom Brady or Giannis. I won't say Giannis because you know that name is almost banned from the show. Like I can't say Giannis, but Giannis.
That cheater. Let's go. You saw the Bucks game where he did. You saw what he did pushing Kevin Durant like that, and then you were Rodney gonna be on the phone yesterday. Oh, I was at the building. I saw. Did you see Giannis actually bully Kevin Durant? I mean, excuse me. I love me some Kevin Durant, okay, but Kevin Durant, anybody that weighs over 120 pounds can actually bully Kevin Durant in the post. I mean, stop it, okay? I need to stop that man Giannis and that damn Milwaukee Bucks. team is nothing but damn bullies. They were just shoving around, elbowing everybody, hit body after Rich, my man Bruce Brown, damn near broke his neck going up for the layup. I mean, it was disgusting. It was disgusting. And the damn referees, see, I ain't calling no conspiracy or nothing like that, but the damn referees did not call the right calls in the very moment that cost my New York Nets to lose that game against Milwaukee. That's what happened.
First of all, it's Brooklyn Nets. Yeah, will always be Brooklyn.
It's New York Nets. Brooklyn's in New York.
All right, since we transitioned to the NBA, so that's what we're talking about. You want to talk
You might as well get out the way, man. And last time I checked, the New York Knicks has been eliminated from the play-in game. Not the playoffs, but the play-in games, ladies and gentlemen, Saucy Nation. And this man that's always debate me every Thursday, who is a diehard New Jersey Knicks fan, right? Oh, it was coming out of his mouth in the beginning of the season. He was coming off the hype. The Knicks last year actually made it to the playoffs in a damn decade and actually won their first playoff game at Madison Garden. And then the New Jersey Knicks fans is going to block
New York Knicks.
Going to block 34th Street. Block it. And create more traffic, like we need more traffic on 34th Street, and was celebrating that it actually won a playoff game in a decade, but it was down 3-1 in a damn series. Come the next game, Trae Young, Mr. Iceman, Trey Ice, froze up Gotham City and eliminated the Knicks. Now, just because the New York Knicks made the playoffs last year and won one playoff game, my co-host, Mr. Wilson, came into this season saying that the New York Knicks was going past the first round this year, in 2022, this year. Then, after they went on a 7-8 game winning streak, this man that debates me on this show every week said that the New York Knicks was going to the Eastern Conference Finals, but the end result, the New Jersey Knicks did not make the play-in game. I don't know, they're number 12 or 13 in the Eastern Conference. I can't keep up anymore. You got Julius Randle that's hurt. By the way, they shut him down for the season. I don't know why they shut him down. He wasn't making a damn playoffs in the first place. They shut him down. You got Derrick Rose with a skin disease. Call Dr. Oz or something. Hey, call one of my sponsors, Holistic Remedies, to get some damn body oils and some body creams for you to actually heal your skin, because you want to have surgery and you want to break out with some, I don't know what the hell you got, what kind of skin disease that you got from having surgery. Another excuse for that, Rose, with the New York Knicks for the second time. The first time he just disappeared out of nowhere in the middle of the season. Now he can't play a damn game because he has some skin disease after having surgery. Oh please, hey, you better not get Derrick Rose another contract as well. You just let him go. But knowing the New York Knicks, she might give him a 3-year, $80 million contract, because that's what the Knicks do. Okay, then you got Evan Fournier, who was showing up. He showed up in the beginning of the season, but this is the same Evan Fournier I've been saying on this damn podcast, has been saying on the show. When this man got traded from the Orlando Magic, right, and got traded to the Boston Celtics to play with another bum. Kim Plum Walker, that was on the team, by the way.
Watch your mouth.
He ought to come out and say, why everybody questioning the trade for me being traded from Orlando to Boston? I can really help this team. Y'all must have forgotten what we do. It must be we can do. This man had one good game with Boston and then does not give Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown any help, just like that bump Kim Milwaukee didn't do in the playoffs.
Watch your mouth, man. It's Campbell.
He's a free agent, and the New York Knicks signed him to how many years? It was $77 million deal. I mean, I can't even keep count. You gave this man so much money who haven't showed anything that to do to help your damn team. But the Knicks gave him a contract. Yeah, yeah. Cause why? Cause that's what the Knicks do. Then you got that bum, Kimber Walker. Kimber Walker, who made the Browns look bad, and then he actually wanted to give this whole sequentially him being so happy being home. I'm so happy to be home. You then got Fat Joe who made the Bronx look bad in another versus, by the way. Everybody's made the
Hey, got
Bronx
nothing to
look
do with
bad.
that. It has nothing to do with it.
He
Has
just
nothing
made
to
the
do with it.
Bronx look bad. It has everything to do with it. Because Fat Joe made the Bronx look bad, just like Kim Bung Walker this year. This year, Kimber Walker made the Bronx look bad, and he made y'all look totally worse to give this man a 1 year $20 million. This man didn't play the whole damn season, and y'all paid him $20 million. $20 million for what? For what? Only playing like 25 games? I don't play. It's about it's my ankle. It's my knees. It's my knee, my back. Just like that. I don't give a damn about Kimber Walker. Okay, he needs to go. By the way, who else on the damn team? You got Taj Gibson from Brooklyn, by the way, who's older than the dirt. Okay, then you get rid of him. Okay, I mean, you got some good key pieces on the team. You got Sims. I like Sims. I like the way he played the game. Okay, and then you got RJ Barrett is so frustrated that this not so frustrated Julius Randle. This man might ask for a trade in the offseason. That's a damn shame. And then you got Julius Randle, by the way, getting $100 million to do what? To just to jolt the ball up, do a step back three. It's a Jordan ball, and everybody knows he's going left. Everybody knows he's going left. See, if I was the New York Knicks, I give you that respect. The New York Knicks, okay, he don't like me call you New Jersey, by the way. Julius Randle and RJ Barrett, I don't want to hear nothing. If I was the owner of New York, I don't want to hear nothing. You guys have to pray for a right hand this offseason coming up. You got to have a right hand. You got a right hand. See, I be hitting. See, you can hear the teams, the opponents on the other team saying he's going left. He's going left. I mean, you can hear it through the TV. I mean, my God. I mean, they need a right hand. They need to pray for a right hand. Okay, can you do that? This offseason, can you work on the right hand? I mean, can you at least dribble with your right hand? I mean, can you lay the ball up with your right hand? I mean, hey, do what Kyrie Irving like to do. At least shoot with the opposite hand and actually make things better for you. Okay, but you can't do that. Why? Because you're in the orange and blue uniform. Okay. Then you got Tibbs. Tibbs is so damn stubborn. He is so damn stubborn. By the way, this man has lost his ways. Tibbs is one of the greatest defensive mind coaches. He won with the Boston Celtics in 2008. Ever since then, there's been nothing. Nothing. You remember Tiny Toons with Quacky Duck? The didn't go down the hole. It didn't go down the hole. That's what. Ever since then, this man does nothing in his career. Actually, been this stubborn. Tibbs, I know y'all. Tibbs is a good coach. I know y'all need to keep on. Let him go. Y'all decide that between your orange and blue skies. You do that, okay? The bottom line is this, okay? The New York Knickerbockers is a atrocity. They're allergic to success. Hell, the good thing this year, we haven't heard from your damn owner. Where's James Harden? Where is he? I haven't seen him at any games. I haven't seen him sitting in the sideline. I haven't any interviews. It was just a good thing for you. But at the end of the day, y'all thought that him not being in the public spotlight can actually better your chances of prospering. And at the end of the day, that didn't happen. hell, y'all made it to the damn playoffs last year, and you had your owner in the news, more than Baker Mayfield doing the damn commercials. He's everywhere. He was kicking Spike Lee out. He was kicking Patrick Ewing out. He was kicking Charles Oakley out. Hell, if I was James Harden, I would have kicked Walt Clyde Frazier out for wearing on them damn Superfly suits at every game.
I gotta stop you there, man.
Damn,
I already had you. All right,
and Skipper Brett suits like this.
You're not going to disrespect Cloud like that, man. You ain't going to disrespect Cloud like that.
Clyde, you actually need to go to the nearest men warehouse to get his ass a decent suit and start wearing them damn cheetah and zebra print suits. It's disgusting. This is 1974. It's not 1974. Okay, you're not super fly. Okay, all that man needs is a fur coat and a cane and some damn platform shoes with damn goldfish inside of it. Okay, Walt Clyde Frazier needs to stop wearing them damn crazy ass suits, okay? Or be thrown out of Madison Garden if I was the damn owner, okay? The New York
Nigga be
Knicks
thrown out.
need to get
All
away. Hey, by the way, are y'all still paying Ali Houston on that money?
right.
He got the Bobby Bonilla. He's the Bobby Bonilla in the basketball. They're still paying. How much they pay him? Like $20 million a year. How many? I mean, you can't make this up with New York Knicks, man. See, y'all deserve to suffer because I told y'all from the beginning. Watch your mouth. Watch what you say. But y'all didn't want to listen. Y'all was too hype. And every time the New York Knicks fans actually put faith in their own very team, they wet the bed. Okay, they wet the bed. The New York Knicks fans should be ashamed of themselves. If I was a New York Knicks fan, I would be protesting right now. Just like that block 34th Street for one that one playoff game last year, I'll be blocking 34th Street,
Oh my
protesting
lord.
to get Dolan out because nobody like him, and actually have for a better product on the damn floor. Okay, because the reason why nobody cares, all right, y'all bringing in decent talent and actually selling talent a free agents because it's New York Knicks fans like you, Mr. Wilson, that actually still support this crap. You still buy tickets, you still go to the game, but you wind up in the broken hearted. Broken hearted. And me as a brother, I try to help you out. Tell you to leave this New York Knicks. I try to tell you. I try to tell you all the time. Me and Ronnie try to tell you all the time. Just leave the Knicks alone. Find another team. Go to Boston. Go to Miami. Anywhere on the East Coast, but you can't cross the bridge to Brooklyn. You can't do that. You know, we don't want any cross contamination going on. Okay, we don't want no L's around here being losers for life for the last 25, 50 plus years. Okay, the New York Knicks need to find themselves. They need a mental health therapist. That's the fans and the organization and the players. Y'all need to get your shit together because at the end of the day, if y'all don't get it together, there's gonna be miserable blue skies coming forward.
And
Floor
that
is
will
yours.
make you and that will make you happy, wouldn't it?
Can you please explain what that happened to your next this year?
Oh my god.
Yours. And before you do, last night game, your own Nick fan himself, Stephen A. Smith, said at halftime, I don't care if the New York Knicks is up by 30 points, they're going to find a way to lose this game. I need y'all to stop messing with my emotions and all that good stuff. And what did they do? They lost. They lost the game to my New York Nets. Mr. Wilson, you should be ashamed of yourself. I mean, when the game is on, I haven't saw so much bricks in my life. I mean, I just heard Woody Harrelson for one of my favorite movies, White Man Can't Jump, by the way. Can I just play real quick for you? Right now, and let's just gather up all these bricks and let's build a shelter for the homeless so that maybe your mother has a place to live. And your sister, too. I want your mother and your sister out of my house immediately. Floor is yours. Explain what happened to you next this season.
What am I supposed to say after that? What am I supposed to say? Oh my god. Tibbs. I gotta start with Tibbs. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start with the front office, okay? And I'm not talking about bum ass James though. We don't know where the hell Rose is. We can't find him. I think I've only seen him once or twice this year. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what Scott Perry's doing. But
Where
we
is he?
need some fucking help. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if he's under the sewers, stuck under the ground on the MTA train, stuck on the scaffolding where they're still doing for construction at the Garden. I don't know why. Side note: is it just me, or is the Garden the only place in the whole in all 30? Was it 30 NBA teams that's still under construction? I'm not understanding. Anyway, uh, we don't know what they're doing. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I am a Knicks fan, born and raised. I couldn't help it. There was a time I did kind of like Brooklyn. I was a Shaq and Kobe fan. I am a current Clippers fan because I like PG and Kawhi. As I call him PG 13 or playoff P, as you like to call him. that other name that we will not discuss. Um, it's we don't know what we're doing for the future. I don't think we have a future because now you got RJ Barrett, who I believe is the best player coming out, and it's frustrated because of this asshole Julius Randle's nonsense and attitude ever since he got booed by us. And we're not we the reason why we boo you, Julius, it's not because it's not because of it's because of your play. We know that they signed you for a big contract extension to be a leader, not to be in your damn feelings like a female. Excuse me, ladies, I apologize. I'm only speaking the truth here. You're in your feelings constantly and getting taking it seriously, so you want to act like a little child. And every time, because this has been videos, and I don't know why this is not talked about more worldwide, there are videos in almost every game ever since that moment happened where he booed the crowd in the middle of a damn basketball game. Every time there's a timeout, Julius Randle is on the whole other side of that same Knicks squad while everybody's inside the huddle with Tiz trying to find, design plays and, huddle up whether up or down. He's the only one on the other side by himself acting like a kid. All because of this, because he's in his feelings. You got most improved player of the year because you did deserve it at the time. But then you hoodwinked us with this damn contract, and now you can't be the leader we expect you to be. So I want you gone. It's not personal, brother. It's just business. If you can't step up and be the leader we expect you to be, why the hell are you here? You're not developing. You're not helping develop Obi Toppin. You're just there so you can take up half the damn shot clock because everybody knows you're going left. Everybody knows you're going dribble. You're almost like a James Harden type of person, but all the time you seem to want to dribble, and then either you want to pump fake 3-4 times, and then you want to turn it over, and then you act like what you did was wrong. The other night, you threw a pass to Jericho Sims, and Jericho Sims is damn near 7 feet tall, an athletic freak of nature, but you threw it damn near in his knees, and it was another turnover, but you had the nerve to act like get mad at him, like you the one who made, like he couldn't catch that. There was no way he could have caught that ball. The man was trying to catch the ball by his freaking knees. No man is athletic to catch the ball away from his knees and just come up and dunk it like that. This is not a dunk contest. Now on to someone else. I had to put this a little bit on Tibbs. You refuse to develop your players because you continue to play Taj Gibson 25, 28, sometimes 30 minutes a fucking game. I respect Taj Gibson. I respect what he's done for you in Chicago along with Derrick Rose, but obviously time has passed because I believe if Taj Gibson was on any other NBA team right now, he would not be signed. Hell, he wouldn't be playing. He would be kind of like Udonis Haslem is for the Miami Heat. He would be a motivator. We need that. We need a therapist doctor that can talk to Julius Randle because of his attitude has been real shitty right now. It's nasty, and he needs to go. You're not helping develop Toppin or being the leader that we expect you to be for RJ Barrett. But I believe RJ Barrett is already the team's leader because he has played better than you this entire year. He has grown better than you had the entire year, and he should be the star going forward. You should not be wanting to trade RJ Barrett. You should be wanting to trade Julius Randle. I don't care who it's for. I don't care if it's for Zion. I don't care if it's for Dame. I don't care who it's for. We need some legitimate help. And the biggest need that we have, I understand injuries with Kemba and D Rose. I understand that, but for some freaking reason, in our 30 plus years, we have not had a point guard. The last great point guard we had was what? Jason Kidd? Maybe Jeremy Lin when he was hot for like 2 months. Do I have to go that far back to Derek Harper and Greg Anthony? Do I have to go even further back to Mark Jackson? Maybe Stephon Marbury? Maybe Jamal Crawford when he was, playing the 1 and 2? Is that how far back I really got to go? Because we have not had a legendary point guard, a point guard that can help us set this offense up. And maybe we should have gone for Lonzo Ball at free agency. Because Lonzo Ball would have made somewhat of a difference. Now, obviously, he's out for the season in Chicago, but he would have made somewhat of a difference here with the Knicks. So, at the end of the day, We have to make some moves because we cannot keep going this way. Because obviously, as we all see, the NBA, the Eastern Conference in particular, has gotten better, but we have gotten worse. I have no choice but to eat crow. I had no choice but to take this L. There's no way that we should be losing 20-point leads like opening a bag of Doritos. Everybody loves Doritos, and Doritos is my favorite. So every time I open a bag of Doritos, the Knicks just blew another 20-point lead. And it was the same damn team in the same type of arena, Madison Square Garden, where they had these nice, beautiful black jerseys. And it was just like it was a month and a half ago when the Knicks were up 28 points and still lost to lead Brooklyn without KD, without Kyrie, without Ben Simmons. But then you lose another 21-point lead with KD and with Kyrie. So why should I be surprised by that? Yes, it does make me sick. It does piss me the hell off. I am a Knicks fan. I am a struggling, hungry Knicks fan wanting to have success. But I can't do it because I look stupid every freaking time I watch the damn Knicks. I'm sitting here, want to be excited about a team that I thought has a chance to go at least to the damn second round, but you're not even going to the damn playoffs because you ain't getting better. You got worse. You ain't had a damn point guard because neither our point guards can stay healthy. One of them got a staph infection in his leg. He ain't coming back no time soon. We got him for another 2 years, $30 million. Kemba Walker, might as well let him go. I love Kemba, but he got to go. We might re-sign him another $15 freaking million for what? For what? So you can play him half the damn year and send him down for the rest of the season? We should have kept the core that we had. We should have re-signed Bullock. We should have kept Elfrid Payton because now all those players are on better teams. Reggie Bullock is better. With Dallas putting Luka Doncic, who might be the biggest dark horse in the whole Western Conference. Who's the other guy I just mentioned? Elfrid Payton. He's on the best team in African NBA with the Phoenix Suns. Every time somebody leads the Knicks, they go to a better team. You don't believe me? Bobby Portis, prime example. The man left, didn't want to re-sign with the Knicks, signed a one-year deal, won the damn NBA championship the next year. Is it just me, or am I getting sick of this just like every freaking Knicks fan? Maybe I'm the one that needs freaking therapy like all us Knicks fans do. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. If we don't get a star, we might be the only team in the NBA who doesn't have a real cut star. Even teams like Orlando, they have a future star. They have options. They got Wagner. They got Cole Anthony. They have Jalen Suggs. They actually have a core. Even the Pistons, Cade Cunningham is their star. Jeremy Grant is their star. Sadiq Bey is their star. I'm mentioning players that y'all don't know, but hardcore basketball fans know what the hell I'm talking about. We might be the only team other than RJ Barrett. We don't know what the hell we have. Because RJ's unhappy. Well, what's going to happen in the offseason? If RJ going to ask for a trade, then what? Julius Randle won't want a trade? Then what? Then what? The only exception is I can pray for is what? Donovan Mitchell? Then what? And what if we don't get Donovan Mitchell? What if we don't get Dame? All I have to sit here and say, when it comes to there's a difference between the Knicks and the Lakers right now. People think that we're in the same boat. We are two different teams right now. When the offseason starts, Westbrook is gone. Frank Vogel, gone. Anthony Davis, possibly, gone. They're not going to come back next year with the same type of roster. Everybody knows that. But when it comes to us, we don't know what the hell to do. Because we're stuck with this old-ass coach that doesn't want to play younger guys, that doesn't want to help them develop, because you want to play Taj Gibson, who's already 34 fucking years old, 35 fucking minutes a game. How can you develop young players if you're still playing the old players when you're already out of the playoffs? Emmanuel Quickly, the man just got his first complete triple-double in his fucking career, but you don't even have him in the starting lineup. How are you going to develop a 21-year-old and you still got him come off the bench? Because he's playing Alec Burks. Alec Burks is a small forward or a two guard, but you got him playing point. Evan Fournier, you paid the man $80 million for what? This is in the history of worst contracts, just like Othello Harrington. Gave him 3 years, $60 million, couldn't play. Just like when you traded for Antonio McDyess and you gave him 4 years, $100 million, and he didn't even play a fucking game. Just like how you had Jamal Crawford, just like when you had Z-Bo, just like when you had Jason Kidd, Baron Davis, who was already way beyond past their prime, and they got hurt during the fucking playoff game. You never really decided to think about re-signing Jeremy Lin, and he goes straight to the playoffs next year in Houston. Oh, let's not forget, one of the worst things of re-signers of all time, you re-sign Allen Houston, and the man still on current contract. The man tore his freaking, broke his knee, or he broke his kneecap and his fucking hand at the same year. And this wasn't even before the season started. We ain't had a legit point guard since Jason Kidd, Jeremy Lin for 2 months, Mark Jackson. That's our best point guard ever. And I'm going back to 1987, when the year I was freaking born. But what happened? You're trading to a rival, Reggie Miller in Indiana. I'm done. I don't want to talk no more.
Charlie Ward. Don't forget Charlie Ward. Derek Hopper.
And what happened? Charlie Ward goes to another team. Derek Harper, what happened? Gets traded to another team. Grant Anthony, what happened? You get traded to Toronto.
It's what you Knicks do. To close it out, man, the last topic of the night, the Lakers also have been eliminated. Disappointing season. Everybody thought the Lakers were going to make it to the playoffs. Westbrook is not playing tomorrow game or tonight's game.
He might get released. He might get released tonight. He might get released tomorrow. He might get released tomorrow. Because Trevor Ariza already got waived. Westbrook might get released tomorrow. That's how big it is with Westbrook right now.
The question is,
okay,
2 questions. Okay. What is next for the Lakers? Because you have LeBron actually expressed in the media that he wants to play with Steph Curry before his career is over. You said it, not me. I'm not making this up. LeBron James said he wanted to play with Steph Curry before his career. He want to play with his son, and he want to play with Steph Curry before his career is over. So, do you see LeBron coming back to the Lakers next year? And if he does come, what else? Wait, hold on. Do you see LeBron coming back with the Lakers next year? And also, should the Lakers considering trading Anthony Davis or keeping Anthony Davis and LeBron together for next year?
Okay, so let me answer the first question. LeBron is staying. And before you answer that question, ain't no way in hell Steph Curry gonna play with you, fam. He ain't forgetting about 2015.
He didn't deny that. He denied that in an interview today.
I don't want to hear it. He denied it. He said, I'm good, man.
He said, listen, never say never. Because LeBron could go to Golden State for 1 year on a 1 year contract.
For
you know
what?
That, right?
For what? For
so
what?
The championship, really for what?
The man already re-signed. He has already re-signed. He's not going to say, I don't want to play with the team no more. I won't leave. No.
Who re-signed?
He has already re-signed this past off-season to re-up to stay with the Lakers. After they won the championship, he already re-upped. So what the hell? He just wanted to cut his contract and just let LeBron James go? Hell no.
He has a no-trade clause.
Exactly. So what do you want to do? Release him and let him go?
No, he doesn't have a no-trade clause.
Oh, he doesn't?
So he doesn't have one.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is he had already re-signed. I didn't say it was no trade clause. He had already re-signed. Why would you re-sign and then want to go to Golden State? So you just mess up the whole balance of power in the NBA?
When he
what happened last time?
Did he sign a 2-year deal?
Yes. He signed a 2-year deal. This will, I believe, this be his last year. So not this last year at the end of this season, the following season.
Okay.
He's not going nowhere. The man, if you had a chance to be in LA as opposed to going back to Cleveland and cold weather, are you going to choose going back to Cleveland? No. I understand that's your hometown team. I understand you grew up there.
Go Cleveland.
Exactly. The man is now down there in Hollywood. I say go on to Hollywood. You already done everything. You already done everything I have to say about this man. My issues with LeBron has been on the court. Everything that he's done off the court, there has been no model citizen better than LeBron James other than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Now, I don't agree nothing that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar has said about LeBron James because I believe has been unfair.
Be careful.
I said things that he said about LeBron has been unfair. The man has been scrutinized as the next greatest player of all time, even though we both know it's not true. Since the man was don that, and he never even said it, ESPN did that. The media did that. The man had a magazine and Sports Illustrated said the next greatest player of all time, possibly the next Michael Jordan. So Sports Illustrated did that when he was 18.
No, it did not say that. No, it did not say that.
So who said it? He didn't say it.
It said the next chosen one.
Right, the next
That's what
chosen one. Yes, I agree.
The next greatest of all time.
That's what I meant, the chosen one. That's what I'm talking about. Sports, but he never said
chosen one. That's what it said.
But,
and that's what he got the tattoo on his back.
Right.
Chosen one.
But he never said that. He never said that. That was the magazine. That was me.
He believed it.
I mean, the hype was real, obviously, but we both know he was never going to be
back. I mean, how much did you believe it on? And then did you see the recent LeBron commercial with his hologram self? It's gonna get hard for you, but I can't tell you how hard it's gonna get for you, but you get through it. I mean, it was a nice commercial. It was nice.
It was a nice commercial. But what I'm saying is, the media has panned this man as the next one, or possibly the greatest of all time, and we both know he's not the greatest. Yeah, he's not the greatest of all time. We know.
Of course not. Everybody knows that.
That debate has been dead for the last 2 years. It's over. Dead. We don't want to hear that no more.
He's not Michael Jordan.
Exactly. He will never be Jordan. Anyway, but to answer your question, he should stay in LA. Now, should they trade AD? Absolutely, they should. There's a reason why I call him street clothes. Every time the man goes down in a basketball game, here we go again. Every Laker fan understands and agrees with what I'm saying. The way Anthony Davis falls is like this man is asking. It's not fair. Yes, it is fair.
That's not fair. Come on.
LeBron is 10 years older than 12 years older than him, and has remained more healthier than Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis is only 27 years old.
LeBron is a different person.
So why can't AD be different? When AD is healthy, he's one of the top 5, top 10 players in the game. When he's healthy.
This is the last couple of years when LeBron got to LA, right?
Okay.
LeBron got to LA. This is the first time we ever seen LeBron be human. If you get what I'm saying.
I get what you're saying, but remember, they didn't before they got AD to make the trade. They also didn't make the playoffs either. Remember that. So that was
I'm talking about injury wise. To be clear,
yeah, because he did get injured.
This is the first time we have seen LeBron been human. Before that, LeBron was Superman, bro.
No, I agree with you. He rarely got injured.
Every single season game, playoff game, championship game. Mm-hmm. We see him break down a little bit in Miami and all that. With the cramps and all that. That's the weakest we saw LeBron before he got to LA. The first season he got with LA, LA was a top 5 team in the East until he actually went down with that ankle injury.
I would agree with that.
Then the next year, you actually make it to the playoffs, and in the bubble, you actually win the damn championship. Then this year, you actually having more injuries with your ankle and stuff like that. LeBron has more injuries the past 2 seasons that he had in his whole career to make him look human.
I agree with that.
Well, Anthony Davis. I'm on the same page with you with Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis always expressed that he wanted to play for his home team, which is Chicago. For right now, Chicago could get Anthony Davis for some crunching munch and a bologna cheese sandwich right now. Mm-mm. Because you could get Anthony Davis for a first round pick or a second round pick late in the round, and you actually trade him to Chicago, and then Chicago can actually get Anthony Davis to actually make their team much stronger. Because when you add Anthony Davis to Chicago Bulls, You're not asking Anthony Davis to do much. You ask him to play a role. When you ask Anthony Davis to play a role, which is going to be a starter, not the leader of the team, everybody knows he's not the leader of the team. Okay? The Rosen, you got Lonzo Ball, who's out this year for the rest of the season. He's coming back. You got what's his name? Who's the center? Valachunas, something like that.
Vucevic.
I mean, you got a lot of good pieces in Chicago right now. Without giving up, you could get Anthony Davis on a cheap level right now.
Okay, so are you simply saying Vucevic for Anthony Davis? Is that what you're proposing?
If that's what the Lakers are asking for.
Chicago's not going to give it up. You know why? Because the Lakers they're not going to want Vucevic. They're going to want DeMar DeRozan, the guy they should have had in the offseason.
That's not happening.
No. Let me tell you what they were supposed to do. And Magic Johnson said this.
I know that. I mean, that's our first take, just like you. I recorded it.
Man,
I know where you're going.
You should have had Buddy Hield. You should have had as much Buddy B. Why? Because LeBron plays.
They can still get Buddy was in Indiana. I mean, come on now.
Oh, okay, I'll give you that. It's still very possible, but you should have had Buddy.
It's still very, very possible.
You should have had DeMar DeRozan. Because look at the way
Buddy Hield.
Look at DeMar DeRozan has right now. He has that. I mean, he before Alonzo Ball, I heard you had him. You should have kept Caruso. You should have never traded Kyle Kuzma. Even though we sat here and said he should have traded him, you should have never traded him.
Nah, they should. He should have. It was time to go. Kyle Kuzma.
All right, it was okay, but look, now you don't have no bench.
Only because of expectation.
Okay. So
the expectation he's supposed to be the third will, and he never lived up to that third will. That's why they had to get rid of him and get Westbrook.
For Westbrook, and you see how bad Westbrook has been this year, bro. Now let's not all to
It was a bad trade. I agree with you. It's a bad trade, but during that time, it's very logical. You get Russell Westbrook, who's a Hall of Famer, against Kyle Kuzma. I mean, who's supposed to be the third wheel? You live to the hype and the expectations to get Russell Westbrook. I mean, it backfired, but I mean, during that time they had to do what they had to do.
Okay, but we could both agree that we didn't expect Russell Westbrook. He has played some horrible games. He's played better in the last month. We did never expect Russell Westbrook to take this big of a drop.
Yeah, he stink.
Exactly. So, obviously, we both know no team, and I think the only team, and I pray to God, for the love of God, life cannot be this cruel. Please don't take Russell Westbrook to the Knicks. Life cannot be that cruel. It just cannot be that cruel.
Yeah, I need a Russell Westbrook in the team.
We don't. For what?
I think he'd be a good fit. For the Knicks, he'd be a good fit.
Do you see how bad he played this year?
No. See. This is wrong with your damn Knicks fans. This is wrong with y'all, man. The way the Knicks play fits Russell Westbrook in that system. Y'all system that you run, like that OKC system you had, that Washington Wizard Bullets, whatever you want to call them nowadays, that run and gun you have, speeding up the game, Russell Westbrook is your man.
I can't do it.
I can see Russell Westbrook on the New York Knicks. I'm not trying to be funny.
I can't.
You know what I'm saying? I think he'd be the perfect fit for the New York Knicks on the program y'all trying to run.
I can't do it. You can't do it. I swear, if they do it, I'm not watching this game this year.
Not basing on his performance this year. Everybody knows Russell Westbrook is better than that, but he's not the fit for that Los Angeles Lakers team. Russell Westbrook is like, give me the ball, I'm going, and that's the way the Knicks have been playing the last couple of years. Speed up the speed of the game.
Can't do it, bro. Sorry.
It fits. Russell is the fix for the Knicks, whether you like it or not. He does. It'd be better than Kim Bum Walker and the M4. Yeah, I'll tell you that.
Here you go.
I'll tell you that. I mean, they'll be stubborn. Your Knicks fans can't be stubborn anymore. Y'all gotta try every single little thing to help y'all get to another playoff. And I think Russell Westbrook is the perfect fit for New York Knicks going forward because he fits your system. That's what I'm saying.
I don't want to hear that, man. I don't want to hear that, man.
Yeah, of course not.
I'm done.
Because you're a
I
Knicks
don't want
fan.
to hear
That's
that.
of course, of course. We're on our way out, man. Special shout out to everybody for joining in for our live stream. If you didn't
Thank
catch the
you very
live stream,
much.
you're watching the reruns on YouTube and also on Facebook uh channel. We appreciate you for watching today. If you're listening at home on your job or you're driving in the car and everything on all streaming platforms that we on Spotify, Apple, Google, whatever you can find your podcast. So see, this course is actually on. We appreciate you for joining us today. My brother Marcus, appreciate you, my brother. You got anything you want to say on the way out?
Always. No, man. Thank God for another day, man. Everybody be safe out there. Still wear your mask. Not wrong. Not wrong with it. Shout out to my nephew. Happy birthday to my nephew. You know what I'm saying? Happy birthday to a little homie. Hope he's getting taller, getting grown. Hope he don't have a growth spur. Next, he'll be taller than his daddy. Happy birthday to my nephew.
He's getting up there, though. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, yeah, I know. That's what that just got a little worried now. Get a little worried, but if you want to
Mhm.
find me on Teddy Lavish 30 underscore Lavish 34 on IG, Marcus Wilson on Facebook. Questions, comments, concerns, thoughts, ideas, things that we should start talking about other than just sports, like we talked about the Will Smith Chris Rock thing. Just hit us up, man. Another episode. Shout out to the Saucy Discourse, Saucy Conversations crew. Shout out to Big Young Thad. Hope everybody doing good over there, man.
Oh, we working,
That's
baby.
it, man.
We working.
I know we working.
We
I saw the
working.
studio. I saw the studio. I saw
Oh
the
man,
I
yo.
I saw the
Let me tell you
studio.
right.
All right,
Let me tell you right now,
all
man.
right,
Let me tell you right now.
all right, Quincy Jones, calm
And
down, calm down, Quincy.
this is no cap.
Mm-hmm.
Go right now and matter of fact, I'm gonna put Dad YouTube channel on in the description right now. If you
All
love
right.
poetry, if you love poetry, and if you love poetry over dope, classic, and hip hop beats, this
Mm-hmm.
is the right channel for you. So right now we're working
Mm-hmm.
on Dad's poetry album right now, man. So whatever you see on the
Okay.
YouTube channel is what's about to come out on the audio level, and we about to shoot a couple of videos as well. So shout out to Young Dad, man. I'm working with him on that. So listen, head over to Teespring right now, get some t-shirts, whatever, get some hoodies, some socks, whatever. Show some love to us as well. If you'd like to donate to the podcast, it's Sauce Nation 18. No, I'm sorry. Is it Sauce Nation 18? Yeah. You see it on the bottom. You see it on the ticker. God damn it. It's Sauce Nation 18. If you like to donate to the podcast, like you can donate, buy us a cup of coffee or something like that, buy some lunch, me and Marcus some lunch or whatever. Donate to the
All that.
podcast, okay?
All
If
that.
you're
All
not
that.
just liking the podcast and also just subscribing to all the platforms you're on, the description is the link is in the description down below. We appreciate everybody for joining us today, and we will see you on episode 12 of our season 2. Oh, we getting back in the studio. Shout out to
Yes, sir.
Brooklyn. Shout out to
Yes,
Brooklyn
sir.
Podcast Studio. Shout out to my boy, Josh. We gonna see you soon, bro. Spring is coming. It's sometimes coming. So we gonna be outside. We gonna be
Absolutely. We outside.
outside.
We
We
outside, man. We
outside,
outside.
definitely, man.
We
Shout,
outside. Absolutely.
definitely, and we appreciate everybody for joining us on this podcast today. Peace and love, everybody. We see you on the next one, man.
Peace.
Say what again? Say what again? I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker. Say what one more goddamn time.
Let's go.